Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, March 24th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 81. On today's show, we'll recap LSU's Pro Day that occurred yesterday. We'll preview the start of LSU spring practice, which begins at about 9 a.m. We'll talk some LSU baseball. Jackson Smith and Jigba got paid. What does that mean for Chris Olave? We'll have Nick Underhill on to break all that down as well. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio, brought to you by Community Steel, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Yo! Yo!
Welcome in, OTB, here on this Tuesday morning.
Electric.
Energy off the charts this morning.
Speaking of energy,
Oh, did you bring his drink?
I do.
Dang.
I did.
Oh.
In the car.
okay, well,
They're here.
I was just
They're
trying
on
to make you
campus.
feel bad. If it makes you feel better, I didn't
on
think you were going to, so I did bring one. But I saw you walk in this morning. I was like, that SOB forgot.
Son of a gun.
He was
I mean,
itching.
the worst part is we went out there and did the tournament, and
And
you
he brought
got the
Taylor
gift.
something.
What'd you do?
I
There was
mean,
video
Okay,
yesterday.
but there's
with no
something
real
very
video.
easy, guys. Don't take care of yourself, and you'll get something too. It's
Don't
very
take care
simple.
of yourself.
It's very simple.
Y'all, I
If you
love
respect
Dr.
your body.
Pepper.
Right. If you don't, if you don't eat right and drink healthy, you too can get a gift.
Yeah, you
Right,
can
like
get free
those
things.
donuts.
You like Monster. You want Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I love coffee of
True.
all kinds. Community coffee. Shout out. Matthew?
Oh, I love to be hydrated.
I mean,
It's not
people
this
can't really give you.
No, it's not this game. We're trying to get free stuff.
Yeah, I was like, you can't really.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
not
say
you,
I
bro.
love my high all the time.
I don't
Yeah.
even give my kids free my high.
That's not you,
But
bro.
I'm saying, like, if somebody brought you my high, you'd be like, thanks.
Yeah. We're trying to get things that, like, you know, you pay for.
Okay. I like Dos Equis.
Okay, we have like
Two.
hella boxes of those.
Yeah. Do we? Yeah.
I'm not getting the
Trading
assignment.
cards, maybe? Like,
Yeah.
I love cards.
Love cards. You know that.
I actually might have a segment that's coming down the pipeline after talking with some people on Saturday.
Perfect. Love it.
We'll see if it works out.
Let's do it right now.
Intrigued.
Can't do it right now because I said let's see if it works out.
Okay.
That's not how that works. Our Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website. CommunitySteelCo.com. A lot to get to, but, you know, we never really dive straight into it. That's why we get the show started in the second segment. So a little vibe check.
Mhm.
How's everybody doing? How was the night?
I'm feeling great. Got really well rested yesterday. Had my last hard workout before.
Oh, now you're
The big event.
easing it back.
Yeah, hay's in the barn at this point, guys.
Okay.
Hay is in the barn. Now we're just gonna rest, recover the body,
Yeah.
maybe do some light cardio here and there. We're gonna drive to Houston on Thursday because we're definitely not
After
flying
the show.
anywhere. Yeah, after the show.
Okay.
Definitely not flying anywhere ever
No.
at this point.
I've got to
I'd
fly.
rather walk
I
than,
got to fly this weekend. And
than
I'm like,
go to the New Orleans airport and get yelled at by
Bro.
a cop in the garage.
I said a line.
I was on the line. I'm like, all
Like,
right.
bro, I'm just trying to go on vacation.
Look, man, I'm a grown ass man, guy.
Right.
Like, I'm in a parking garage right now, just trying to live my life. Yeah, I'd rather walk anywhere than go fly right now.
I know. I'm flying out of Baton Rouge to Phoenix. But, like, if I didn't want to take a red eye, I had to fly from Phoenix to New Orleans, which
Yeah.
I guess flying into New Orleans isn't bad, but flying out of
Oh,
Phoenix,
yeah,
I just
true.
have a feeling it's
Yeah.
going to be a nightmare.
Yeah,
I can't-
anywhere.
I can't get there, like, 5 hours early because, like, we're working and then when
Right.
the show's done, like going straight to the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to make a call, get on the plane straight from the tarmac. You skip the whole inside.
I'm going to be walking here.
When are you doing this?
I'm flying out Sunday, coming back Tuesday night.
All right. So we'll see you. We'll see you Thursday. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Why would you put that on
You'll
me?
be online.
It's happened to her before.
Yeah. 3 days in Atlanta.
Nice.
And then Jackson.
About
You
10
probably
minutes.
considered walking at that point.
Oh,
You're like, Jackson's a
I swear to
2-hour
God,
drive.
like,
I'm
I swear
outta
on my
here.
children, I thought about walking from Jackson. They're in the snow.
My goodness.
I think if you just go up to TSA and you're like, hey, Jacob Hester, host of the 6th ranked morning sports show, according to Barrett Sports Media,
Yep.
they would let you.
And
just
they'd be
go.
like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we just let Murphy, Sam, and Jody by."
They actually rented out the
Screw you.
entire plane, so there's not a seat for you.
Yeah. Not all of us can take pictures with our trophies because we're going against a law firm. Okay?
Right.
It happens.
The syndicated
Every
law
year,
firm.
yeah.
Honestly, like.
I mean, we're
they're the worst.
syndicated too. We're in Alexandria and Shreveport.
Not that big of a
Not
deal,
a huge deal, people.
but they're probably.
I mean,
like a couple
I'm
more
pretty
markets.
sure
Couple
we're
more.
the only show on this station that's in Shreveport.
No, that is true.
Not
So
a big deal.
And that
just
station
saying.
can be heard all the way to Tyler
Mm-hmm.
can it be heard in Chicago?
on a clear night. Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's a huge AM station.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
be.
we're pretty much Midwestern.
okay.
You got to be
yeah.
a Chicago sicko
Yeah,
to be listening to
Uh,
that.
they got
let's-
those out there.
Maybe
Let's
T-Bob.
just submit for best morning show in Chicago.
Maybe
Yeah.
T-Bob
we'll
and
win.
Megan Making Money are listening.
Yeah. It's true.
They both live
Megan
in
might
Chicago.
be. No shot, T-Bob.
No,
Yeah,
T-Bob's
sure.
not. But
They
just-
Megan
Zero shot.
actually, like, she'll give us shout outs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
They keep a weather alert that tells them when the clear nights are.
Yeah.
$100
Clear night just
T-Bob
means, like,
forgot the name
no
of
wind,
this
no
show.
rain, no bubble. You know.
Do what?
I said, I'd bet somebody T-Bob forgot the name of the show. I has no idea. They're like, hey, where'd you come
Odds
from?
are
He's like,
high.
this little no-name town called Baton Rouge. It's like,
Oh, it's a
What,
little
uh,
mom and pop setup.
what,
We used to cover a little school called LSU.
yeah, I
A
mean,
cute
you know,
little studio.
we had a nice little setup. It was cute. I don't remember the name of it, but I did in the mornings for sure.
I was hungover most of the time.
Yeah.
$100. He doesn't know the name of it.
I think he's actually in Disney right now.
Nuh-uh.
I know, shocker. The man should get season passes at this point.
You should own stock.
Yeah.
I think we are now. Are we all in agreement that late '90s, early 2000s rap music is the goat rap era?
Well, my
Yes.
neck is sore from
You-
breaking my neck.
from
Yeah.
Busta
Shout out
Rhymes.
Busta.
I just had to introduce these youngins to Break Your Neck
And you introduced me to Annie Up.
and
Last
Annie Up.
week.
Mm-hmm.
That
Break
one
Your Neck
went
was
hard.
electric.
Huh?
Break Your Neck was.
It
Didn't-
was electric.
couldn't understand a word he was
Oh.
saying,
Fastest
But he
rapper
was
ever.
saying
but I was
Was he saying it?
headbanging.
But he
He was
wasn't
feeling it?
mumbling.
No, he
He
wasn't
was-
mumbling.
and
He was
mumble
just
rap.
fast. Yeah.
Just fast, and it's that genre of rap music very aggressive.
Even,
So aggressive.
Dude, even I was sitting over here like, this fella's doing a good job.
He's doing a real nice job with his
Hey,
rap
this guy's
song.
not too bad. Tell you what, boy.
I'm gonna take this back to Walker.
No.
This fella, he can pick him up and put him down.
That's right. That's right. He rolls right off his tongue.
And there's no chance that there's like a family friendly version of that,
That
so we
was
can't
so
play
funny.
it.
What's the
It
y'all
would
seen,
just be music in the background.
y'all seen Oh Brother Art Thou?
Yes.
They go to the small town radio station, they do the song, he goes, that was somebody fine picking and a digging.
That's Taylor
That's
listening
me.
to Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, that's me.
So
Yeah,
good.
not a big deal.
So good. That new truck isn't gonna know what hit it. It's gonna have Busta Rhymes.
I'll tell you
in
what,
it.
we had to
When
tell.
if we ever get it,
Still?
Jake,
Oh,
CarMax?
Oh, no,
Jake,
No, no.
brother.
when I
Jake.
ordered this truck,
Oh,
when I
Lord.
ordered this truck, spent $400 to have it shipped here before I even bought it. No big deal.
Taylor's on one already.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
It's gonna be a day.
It's gonna be have a day, Taylor.
when they were like, oh, it's going to ship sometime between now and the end of the month. I'm like, okay, they probably say that forever. It's coming from Austin, Texas, mind you. Yeah, it's
Little
been 2
6-hour
weeks.
drive.
It's been 2 weeks.
Probably.
I called yesterday, and I was like, hey, like, do y'all have like any sort of update? No, we really don't. I was like, do y'all realize I could have walked to Austin, Texas and got this vehicle and brought it over here? Like, that could have happened.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're big walkers on this show.
I'm not even upset about it, though, so it's not that big of a deal.
I love walking.
I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
You still have your old truck?
Nope. Sold it.
Perfect. Yeah.
Me and Victoria. Luckily, Victoria been working from home. I've been driving her truck or her Hyundai
That's
for like 3
Tori's
weeks.
got a truck? Hell yeah.
No, going on 3 weeks. I'll be driving her car here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So she's just at the house.
Well,
all
I mean,
day.
she works from home, so it's not a huge deal.
Says you.
Taylor's like, she's where a woman belongs at home, so it's
That's
fine.
what he said. I heard it.
I mean,
I'm doubling down.
Said, I mean.
Not doubling down.
I did not come out and say that.
Oh, man.
I mean.
You know, sometimes
While
like,
we're on the top, no, I'm just kidding.
when you're out on the town one night and you're really getting into the music, driving home, and you wake up the next day and you turn on your car and you're not in the same mind frame, but the volume's still really loud on your music.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just not on the same mind. Oh my God. That's going to be Victoria when she gets in her car later today with Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be loud. And she's
I'm
like,
gonna
what
have
is
it, like,
this?
on. She's gonna, yeah.
Uh-huh. It's going to say, break, yo.
Oh, one other thing about, I'm just going to continue to brag on the Jeep Black Widow. So when the top's down, you have to turn the music up loud, like obviously, right? When you push the top back up, it automatically changes the volume.
Wait, that's crazy.
Because it knows now it's closed and you don't want it as loud, so it doesn't.
That's actually insane.
You know.
Victoria's car does that when I'm in reverse. It'll turn the volume down. That pisses me off. I'm like, why do I need? Why do I need the music down when I'm backing up?
Yep.
I can see
and it does that.
I can see the neighborhood kids just as good with the
But
music
what if
up loud.
somebody's you don't see somebody and they're honking at you and you can't, or like,
Okay.
Taylor, stop!
Oh, yeah.
I get it if you're like listening to music where it's making your ears bleed, but like if just like regular, and I get it too, and it does it when you're talking on the phone as well. You're talking on the phone, you're like, hold on, just wait a second, I got to back up real quick, and you got to make them wait because you can't hear them speaking to you. It's very frustrating. I get it. I can see the kids behind me too.
Safety
Right,
first.
like I can see them, and like to her point,
Just
about,
put your
like,
flashers on and back right on
somebody
up.
waving me down to stop. It's not going to happen. I wish somebody didn't want me to leave bad enough to do that. That's never going to be an issue for me.
Fair
so.
too. That's pretty fair. It is pretty fair. All
Can
right.
someone fill me in on the Emmanuel Acho Leonard Fournette beef? Because I woke up this morning and there's apparently some beef.
It's over the last couple of days. I don't really know how it started.
Is Manuel Acho the really annoying one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I would put every dollar I've ever earned on Leonard Fournette.
I want to say, and I might be wrong, and we'll fact check
from the
it.
trenches.
There was something.
When Acho gives off that. God,
No,
he
I
gives
mean
off a
Fournette.
bad-
Fournette's from the trenches.
Yeah, Acho is not.
No.
Not
He
that
gives a
energy.
vibe.
I wanted to
and
say it
it's
started
not
with
going.
because him and Jarvis have a podcast now. Leonard and Jarvis have
Oh,
a
okay.
podcast, and
Love that.
like he was talking about Leonard Fournette was a dog. And, Jarvis was, I don't know if he said like a guy or just like he was good, but he didn't like say that Jarvis was a dog too. And Jarvis had NFL records. He was a dog.
He did like the most catch in
and
the
then
first
like
3 years.
then
or
that's
something.
how I think it started. And then like they were like Emmanuel Acho had 2 starts in the NFL, and then they like kind of went from there. And then Acho went back, and he's like, Leonard Fournette was selected in the top 5. Like other guys that were selected behind him still in the league. He's out of the league. It's like, yeah, but Leonard played 8 years and won a Super Bowl and was the starter the entire time. And so
I know exactly how Acho said it. He said it a little bit louder, kind of fast, repeated himself to make himself sound smarter. That's exactly how that went.
If you talk louder than the person you're arguing with, you win.
True.
celebrity boxing match.
Ooh.
I got Lenny.
Bet the house on Leonard.
I got Lenny.
Are one of the Paul brothers, aren't they one of them fighting soon?
Probably.
Yeah.
Put them on the card.
Probably fighting. Yeah, put him on the undercard, no doubt. We'll do some research. But no matter what we find, we're going to be Team Leonard, so it doesn't really matter.
Obviously.
If
Manuel Acho, you suck.
if Tom Brady don't chill out, he's gonna be the one fighting Logan Paul.
I know that was a little cheesy.
Who?
The Tom Brady like arguing with Logan Paul at the flag football to promote it.
Yeah, I'm over
That
that.
was a little dumb.
Whole thing.
Brady, you're not making the Olympics, bud.
Yeah, Team USA's were real good. All right, we'll take a break. We'll get it started. LSU had a pro day yesterday, so a lot to get into with what happened on the field. Garrett Nussmeier spoke to the media, had some strong comments about last season. A lot to get to when it comes to LSU's Pro Day, and we'll get to it when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, your one-stop plumbing shop, centralplumbing.org, not only in Central, entire greater Baton Rouge area. We're talking to you 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day. Emergency number 225-500-0774. Now you can check out the remodels as well. It's right there on the homepage. Click on the tab, find out what they can do for you at your home, at your business. And also, Matthew,
what's up?
if you want to maybe check out that employment, you go to centralplumbing.org, and guess what you click on under Contact Us? Employment.
What?
Yeah.
I nailed it. Yeah, if you want to looking to grow your career in plumbing and service with one of the oldest and most successful plumbing companies in Baton Rouge and in the whole state of Louisiana, check out centralplumbing.org. They're looking for quality licensed plumbers, amazing customer service representatives. So if you are a people person, this might be the place for you. 52 years in business, competitive pay, excellent benefits, vacation, holiday pay, 401k, all the bennies right over there. Centralplumbing.org.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
At Parrish, we're built for tough players and tough roofs.
Coach is tough on us about preparation, and Parrish brings that same championship mindset.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
ParrishBuilt.com. The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Every Tuesday, we're brought to you by Community Steel, building Louisiana one project at a time. If you need steel done right, commercial, residential, or custom, these are the guys to go to every single time. Visit communitysteelco.com and see what they can do for you. communitysteelco.com. All right, LSU had a pro day yesterday, and so to go ahead and get this show started, let's talk about LSU Pro Day. But first, we do have to get it started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com, 225-953-8150 is the number. Give them a call or go to the website and see what kind of cocktail they have for you. Also, ask about the membership opportunities over there at GoFlow. It's off Jefferson in Baton Rouge if you want to stop by today, but you can always go online again, GoFlowIV.com.
You ever wake up with like a little headache, maybe a little bit low energy, just not all the way there? Well, if you ever go get an IV with all the vitamins, one of maybe like a Myers cocktail, boost that immune system, you walk out of there feeling pretty cocky, feeling pretty energetic, feeling really good. It works immediately, straight to the veins. If you've never done it, go check them out. GoFlow IV Spa right there on Jefferson Highway, GoFlowIV.com. You can check out their menu items. Go get you an account set up, be in and out 30, 40 minutes with that brand new account. You can get a membership if you like. You can check that out online as well. But have that new IV, just feeling better, and it really does. It's not one of these like voodoo scientists. It like gets in your bloodstream immediately. Get vitamized, get hydrated right there. GoFlow IV.
All right, so the star of the show yesterday, it was a couple stars actually at LSU's Pro Day, but the one that we were eye hustling the most was Mansour Delane and what he was going to be able to run. We said anything under a 4.49, really anything under a 4.45, but like he wasn't going to be off someone's draft board if he ran a 4.47. But if he ran anything under a 4.45, he was going to be a no doubt, in my opinion, top 12 pick. It's not top 15 for me. It's top 12. He's not getting past the Dallas Cowboys at 12. I don't think he's getting to the Cowboys at 12.
Not anymore.
And certainly not now. He ran a 4.35 at LSU's Pro Day. Looked good in defensive back drills. Had a couple of friends that were there, scouts and front office people that said, your guy made himself some money. So he is going to be, I think, selected somewhere between 7 and 12. And he is going to probably be a top 10 pick.
Would you say fast?
I would say fast.
He's fast.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody really knew if he was fast.
Yeah, I thought he was fast. I thought he was going to go out there and run like a 4.44.
Yeah, he didn't have to like pop off like that.
Yeah.
4.35. That was a little bit unnecessary.
He said, Saints fans, the ones that still don't believe, watch this.
Y'all think I need to like some of y'all think I'm going to run a 4.5? No, put a 3 in front of that 5, buddy. Pretty impressive. And yeah, he's a no doubt top 10 guy.
Because
I mean, he was probably going to go like I agree with you.
I think he already
7
was.
to 12
Yeah.
already going.
Yeah.
Maybe if he ran a 4.5 something, maybe
12.
Maybe at that point 10 to 14.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think with this time, I think he's a no-brainer top 10 pick. I'd be shocked if he got to 9.
And so I put this
Once the Saints trade.
I put this out there about the Saints selecting him, and somebody just like, yeah, of course the LSU guy wants his Saints guy. I'm like, guys, look, I covered the Saints. I want the Saints to do really well. I didn't play for the Saints. I really don't give a damn what the Saints do. Like, I'm going to report it, I'm going to react to it, and I'm going to cover them. Like, I've got love for them. That was my team growing up. But if, like, it was the Chargers, I'd be like, yeah, if it was the Packers for you. No, the Saints should select Mansour Delane. Like, that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have a need, I think, at corner. And I know they lost a slot corner, but they also lost an outside corner a couple of free agencies ago, and they've never recovered from that.
Mm-hmm.
The two guys that they have right now Riley's getting better, but Kool-Aid played better towards the end of the season. But Mansour Delane right now is in a different position than those two players. So that's why you can make a case for him. Now, the Saints are in a position where there's a couple of positions. I say corner at 8 because there's other edge rushers if you don't sign anybody that you can have in the 40s. Really good ones. There's not really good corners. There's good corners. There's guys that can play. There's not game changers at 42 where I think edge rusher, you still can get one of those guys. And so that's, one of the reasons why I think the selection can be made.
I think your argument has more validity now, and I wouldn't be shocked if they did go that route. I'm still going to hold my belief and my philosophy of being a fake NFL GM over here in this seat.
Yeah.
Of you can't overpay for corners.
Right.
It doesn't work out. And I've said it, there's two types of capital. There's actual money capital and there's draft capital. The Saints are in a unique position that they pretty much fill every position except for quarterback, right? So they need so many things. And to me, what Mansour Delane did yesterday was remove any shadow of a doubt that any GM across the league from all 32 would have. We didn't see anybody throw to him, but that's a good thing, right? But the flip side of that is if we're thinking about investing a top 10 draft capital in this guy, we wanted to see him play a little bit more football, like competitive football, have some plays on the ball a little bit more.
Right.
It's like Lane Kiffin said at Ole Miss, you shouldn't even dress out because we're not throwing it your way.
I'm not going over there.
So I get that. But if you're going to invest a top 10 pick, you want to see a guy that's changing the game.
Yeah.
And he does. And he does that. But in a different way. They're just not throwing. He's closing one side of the field down.
I got to find
what I'm saying is sitting at 8, and what I've been trying to say is there's so many more teams now after he ran that time and he removed any doubt that are going to want to move up into that spot and take him. If he's available after 7, now I believe you'll have stronger offers and maybe more offers to get to that spot so he doesn't get to the 9th pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so last year what Matt was talking about, I was trying to look it up as he was finishing, 6 catches allowed last year total.
Yep.
6. They only targeted him 14 times.
14 times you got thrown at, which is incredible. You are changing the game as a corner when that happens. Yeah. But, again, it kind of gives you the warm and fuzzies as a GM if you're investing a top 10 pick.
This is also in man coverage. I want to make sure. Yeah.
That's –
well, I mean,
right.
I know you and I knew that when I said that, but our listeners need to also he got thrown at 14 times in man coverage 14 times. He allowed 0 touchdowns, a 28.3 passer rating allowed, which was best in the country, and an 89.1 coverage grade on man coverage.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, he ran a 4.35.
Yeah.
And so now people are like, all right, maybe I was going to offer a first and a fourth. Maybe I'm offering a first and a third now, first and a second. And I get what people are thinking. What I usually think, too, is like, well, it doesn't really matter what they do. Like, watch the film. Doesn't like their measurables don't really matter.
Yeah.
They don't really matter until something pops off.
Yeah.
And then that pops off.
It matters to me if the tape is so good that you're trying to find a reason not to draft a player because it is so good, and then they do that.
Then he exceeds the expectation from the measurable standpoint.
Right. Now, if a guy, let's flip it, the tape shows something that's not great and he runs a 4.35, you don't talk yourself into drafting that player. You allow your eyes to do the work. You trust your eyes. Now, he might go up a little bit, but it's not the same conversation. The measurables should be the final stamp of approval off the tape. It can't be the thing you start with and then you go watch the tape because then you'll start talking yourself into things too.
For sure.
Maybe it's not that bad. Like, no, it's the same tape. Just don't change your mind because of the 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like this is the opposite reaction here.
Yeah.
It's like, woof, we thought he was going to run a 4.4 or something. Now we know that there's probably, I don't know, is there one receiver that can outrun him? Maybe. Yeah. But from a football speed, put the pads on, like we know he's got no weaknesses now in his game. So, Saints, let somebody else take him. Trade.
We'll see. So 7 is the Commanders, and they do have a need at defensive back, but they got a couple of other needs. If Jeremiah Love is there at 7, I think they would select him. They need a running back.
Who's that?
The Commanders. But the Saints at 8, the Chiefs at 9, the Bengals at 10, the Dolphins at 11, and the Cowboys at 12, they all have corner issues and a corner need. And so if the Saints do want to trade back, and I know you're probably punching the radio right now like all of us because Mickey doesn't do it, but if he's ever been in a prime position to hold something very valuable because 9, 10, 11, and 12 want that player, you could move back, and it could be very fruitful for you.
That's kind of what I'm like in my thought process here for the Saints is all the players, a handful of players that are projected to go 7 through 12. There's a handful of players.
Yeah.
You're talking Jeremiah Love, you're talking Mansour. There's the blanking on his name, the linebacker, Ohio State linebacker.
Sonny Styles.
Yeah, Sonny Styles. You want all those guys to blow it out of the park right now.
Yeah.
Run fast, look good, be strong, answer the questions,
Yeah.
be awesome. You want them to improve their draw, like to look so amazing because either like one, you either take one and they're amazing, or two, it boosts your ability to trade and get more from that trade. So you want those guys. If they're projected to go around your draft pick, you want them to look amazing right now. And again, y'all know my feelings. Saints have so many needs. If that whoever's left, the best person available of the people we just listed is at 8, and they look good at Pro Day and they look good and they've checked all the boxes like Mansour just did, you're going to get more now than if he would have gone out and run a 4.48.
Yep. And depending on how it plays out in front of you, and maybe there's a player that we just assume is going to go top 5 and they don't, and for whatever reason, and all of a sudden you look up and Caleb Downs and Mansour Delane are available, then you've got something incredibly valuable where you could get maybe even 2 first-round picks for what you have, depending on how aggressive somebody wants to be. And there's a lot of teams that have a lot of draft capital looking at you, Miami Dolphins, with 11 picks. That should be very intriguing to Mickey Loomis and the New Orleans Saints.
Let me ask you this before we go to break.
Yep.
Mansour Delane. Because we had some chatter in the chat on YouTube here. EMSA is like, he's going to be top 5 pick. Like, is he a top 5 player?
The Giants could go. The Giants could take him, yes.
He's a top 5 player in this draft. I don't think he's a top 5 pick. He's certainly a top 5 player, though. Would you kind of rubber stamp that? Would you agree with that?
I think he's a top 5 player, but corner is tough.
Yeah, I don't think you definitely can't take a corner in the top 5 like it by my rationale.
Derek Stingley worked out pretty well for the Texans.
Yeah.
What Derek Stingley go 3?
I think he went 4. I'll check that.
He's worked out good because he's like, I'm not saying corners when they get
No, I'm saying there's examples of it working is my point.
Working because they're good, not working because they still haven't won a championship, right? That's my argument with all that.
Like you said, if Joe Flacco was the
If Joe
quarterback,
Flacco was the quarterback, they would have been to the Super Bowl.
And that one's tough because Houston's loaded on defense, and I think Stingley's an incredible. Stingley's been like that guy since he's been like 17. So he went 3. Yeah, okay. Not a big deal.
That's overdraft. I mean, it is. I mean, I hate to say it because I love Stingley.
Kind of like, but he's the best cover corner in the NFL right now.
Oh, Huck didn't hear that. He'd be.
But even at 3, if you know you're going to get like the guy who graded out the best cover corner in the NFL, you're still going to do it.
I'm not taking him.
Yeah, but you don't value corners.
I do value them because you got to have good ones. I don't value them as high as other positions.
That's fine. Everybody's got their kind of list of what they value, what they don't value.
Like just tell me. I'm still waiting for you to tell me when it works.
Corners?
Having a high-paid one or a super high-drafted one.
I'll do my research.
Do your research.
I'm coming back at you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, the leader in office solutions here in the Gulf South. When you need something and you need it right now, because documents, that's what it is. So law firm, bank, university, hospital, engineering firm, you can't wait. It's your lifeline. And so that's why you work with Gulf Coast Office Products, because you're going to have the best equipment. There's multiple locations, right? There's going to be one in your area, and the customer service is second to none. You don't get transferred. You talk to the person that's going to fix your problem right then, right there. GCOPnet.com.
Right, Gulf Coast Office Products, proud partner of LSU Athletics, New Orleans Saints, Pelicans, you name it. partners with them. Why? Because they are the best, so they work with the best. So over 40 years, Gulf Coast Office Products has been keeping businesses like yours running smoothly with copiers, printers, managed IT services that actually make sense. So customer service incredible. The people over there incredible. If you want efficiency, you want the best, work with Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online.
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
What's happening?
Sing about Busta.
Rhymes?
Mm-hmm.
Who isn't? Not me.
American legend.
Some are saying. We're the sum. Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel, communitysteelco.com. Shout out. I'm trying to think of a example.
We had some good examples thrown phone at us in the chat.
I think
Darrell Revis.
I think Devin Witherspoon is a recent one.
Okay.
Seattle Seahawks took him at 5.
Okay.
And he just blew up the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Had a pretty big game. About to get paid. Dollar bills. They had 2 first-round picks. The other one got paid yesterday.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
My God.
So settle down, John.
I heard they had Darrell Revis in they won the Super Bowl in 2015. He was on a big
And he
contract.
went from the Jets to the Pats.
Yeah.
Right?
He was definitely with the Jets.
Before, yeah.
He was my teammate. Not a big deal.
How long?
About 3 weeks.
We played him in the playoffs, and we didn't even look over there. It's like, hey, bud, that quarter of the field, it's done. And shut that down.
Oh man,
I think Devin Witherspoon's a good. They won the Super Bowl. Now they did have 2 first-round picks that year, but that's just John being good at his job.
Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, but what did they win? I mean, they made it to the AFC Championship game.
With the Rams?
With the Jags.
Jalen Ramsey.
The Rams can't make the AFC Championship game.
Maybe not the best
Well,
argument.
I was talking about the Ramsey won the Super Bowl with the Rams.
I was talking about where he was drafted, yeah.
Maybe not the best argument because he was drafted in the 5th, I think, but Richard Sherman was pretty impactful for the Seahawks.
Hey, but I mean, all
Richard
of those
played receiver at Stanford.
Yeah.
All of those arguments
Then he
are
moved to corner,
valid.
what, his junior year, I think they said? Yeah.
Because I'm not of the theory you can't. I mean, all those examples are valid because I don't think you should overpay or overdraft. But there's some good examples out there of it working.
There is, and it's
There's
every
plenty
position.
more of it not working.
It's every position. I think running back and off-ball linebacker, you got to be careful. But if there's somebody that you can't deny, then you got to trust your eyes. You got to trust the tape. You got to trust the measurables and all those things. And so, yeah, I mean, we're not speaking in absolutes here.
But in most of those cases that we're talking about, it was we talk about at the running back position. It was kind of like the last piece. Like you had so much around it. If you're the Saints and I don't need to explain where the Saints are. They're the Saints right
They're
now.
not a piece away?
They're not a piece away right now. So there's so many pieces you have. This is not the time to overspend on a corner. However, if Montour does get picked by the Saints, even though I'm not a Saints fan, I'm here. I want them to be good. Maybe I get a Montour Delane jersey. Who knows? I don't even have a jersey. At least a T-shirt with his name on it.
A jersey, T-shirt, which is called it's called something, isn't it? I think
A jersey.
Is it
Jersey,
what it is?
T-jersey?
It might be. There's
No,
a
it
name
can't be.
for it. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
The Jert?
Gonna hold you
Ooh.
to that, there, bud.
Jert.
I like Jert.
Well, you like jorts. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
you
True, yeah,
love a good pair
apparently.
of jorts.
They're somewhere in my closet
You
that I can't find
love
them.
to hand wash your car with jorts on.
Shirt optional.
I respect the people that hand wash their cars. Not for me.
Well, we talked about it. Per capita, Walker leads the country in people that hand wash their cars in the driveway.
For sure.
Is that
Per
why there's-
capita.
Is that why there's no car washes in Walker? Like no need.
No need.
Yeah, no bennies in Walker.
Hey, most
guys.
people have a pair of jorts and a couple buckets, big sponges.
So, I don't want to put words into your mouth here, but you think the Saints selecting Mansour Delane even after yesterday wouldn't be the best move for them? So
No,
it
it's not.
sounds like.
Well, how many times I got to say it?
That's what it
I
look.
just spent the whole segment last time saying it's not the best move. Now, is it a bad move? No, it's not a bad move. I just don't think it's the best move they can make. He's an awesome player. He's going to be incredible at the next level. I'm just saying you have so many options. Like if you could get both the Cowboys' first-round picks, you take it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you could get somebody's first round and a second round, you take that or you take Mansour?
Depends on how far I got to go back.
Yeah, it's fair. If you can get, I don't even know who it is. I'm just going to pick a number.
I don't.
If you could go back to 10 picks, you get 18 plus the second round, plus the second.
I know. I don't know. You'd have to go edge rusher at that point at 18. That would be your option.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, which is – now, you're also going to have – the Commanders only have pick number 7, pick number 71, and I think pick 146 off the top of my head. They need some draft capital as well.
I think you got to do the mental exercise of, as a fan, what would you give up? Now, you got to pick the player you want them to pick. And with you, it's Mansour Delane. You got to say, what would I take for it? All right, is it a 15 in a second I'd take, but I wouldn't take a 16?
Yeah.
You got to start thinking about that and then saying, with his performance and his hype, is there somebody out there that would give the bare minimum I would take?
Yeah, the question you have to ask is, if we get our guy, here's our list of players, here's the 5 guys we like. If we get one of those 5 at 16, and then we also get 47 overall, are we going to be okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to be okay with the value that we are going to get at 16 and 47? You got to have your list of players that you're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of the 5 players that we love at 8 going to be there at 16? You got to look at the team's needs, and you got to look at what's available, and you got to take that chance.
It's going to be fun to see.
Mansour, not the only LSU Tiger that was at Pro Day. I do want to play a video of Garrett Nussmeier when we come back here. It is OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust. Over 100 years, they've been doing the deal here in Louisiana. Literally, been doing it here in Louisiana, because they don't call somebody to ask for permission. All the decisions are made right here in Louisiana. So when you go to FABT.com, you'll clearly see they've got every tool that every national bank has as far as online banking and tools, all that, right? But it's the decision-making that's made right here. Home loans, business loans, car loans, whatever. It's right here in Louisiana. And so, look, you don't do it the way they've done it for over 100 years unless you're doing it the right way, the way that's for the community, the way it's for Louisiana. Go to FABT.com.
Sorry, First American Bank and Trust, a bank that you should trust with any of your banking needs, whether you're starting a new checking account for a child, whether you're buying a new house, whether you're trying to grow your company. Make sure you're doing it with a local bank that cares about the community, cares about the state, cares about Baton Rouge. Right there, no phone trees, no out-of-state decisions, just honest banking. FABT.com.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, every Tuesday brought to you by Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website. As we said yesterday at Pro Day, Mansour Delane had a big day, and we'll cover the day that Harold Perkins had, the day that Wes Weeks had. Thought he had a big day. But Garrett Nussmeier was a part of that Pro Day as well. Cannot wait to see where Garrett ends up. And this was a video that was put out, and Garrett talking about the tough season that they had before. So I want to play the video, then I kind of want to react to it. But here is Garrett Nussmeier yesterday at Pro Day.
Obviously, very thankful, for the fan base and, the way people have treated me over the last 5 years here. Obviously, this last year didn't go the way we wanted it to or the way we had hoped, and I'm sorry that we couldn't reach those expectations. As frustrating as it was for y'all, I understand, it was just as frustrating for me and for the guys in this building. And so it was a tough year. A lot of adversity, a lot of things I had to go through, and ultimately looking back on it, it was unfortunate, but it is going to make me a better player. Again, I love LSU. Always be a Tiger. Always bleed purple and gold, and I'm going to do my best to represent those three letters in the next level.
There is nothing that Garrett Nussmeier ever needs to apologize when it comes to LSU football. That guy did everything he possibly could to win games at LSU. He stuck around. He played hurt. He could have many times just gone somewhere else and played immediately. He never complained. He never became an issue. He was only a solution. He had an incredible junior year. This year, unfortunately, he did get hurt. He tried to grit his way through it. He never wanted to use it as an excuse. Think about that. Not one time. He got to the combine and he had to tell people I was, but during the season, did you ever hear him use it as an excuse? I know I didn't. So I'll just say it for me, Gary Nussmeier, you don't owe anybody an apology. Yeah, everybody wants the season to be great, but it wasn't because you weren't working your ass off to try to get to that point where LSU was great, right? I think there was a lot of things that everybody on offense, every single player was handcuffed a bit by the offense. But again, no matter what the situation, that is somebody that never needs to apologize because he did everything he could to be the best that he could be.
Yeah, I say this with the utmost respect, and somebody that has been the proclaimed driver of the Nuss Bus. But Garrett, shut up, man. You don't need to apologize for absolutely anything. You gave everything you had to LSU, to this university. You played as much as you could, injured. Nothing you were a shining light in college football in a world where it's kind of crazy. There's not much loyalty anymore. And I'm not necessarily saying that's all bad, but you were a shining light. You did everything right. You were a great representative of this school and this football program. And there's nothing you got to apologize for, bud. Grown-ups in the room kind of let you down. So
in a lot of ways.
In a lot of different ways. So I hope you have a 20-year career and I believe that you can do it. So you got nothing to apologize for, kid. And nice job yesterday. Nice job since the last game of the season. We're going to keep driving that Nuss bus around here.
Yep. What'd you call the T-shirt jersey?
The jerk?
Yep. I'm getting one of those.
Well, Nuss jerk.
I'll even get one if it's the Raiders. I'm not going to wear it, but I'll have one to support Garrett Nussmeier. All right, we'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
He said, nah. Okay. All right, go to Rouses.com. When you go to the website, you can find the location that is nearest you. Once you find the location that is nearest you, check out the weekly ads for your location. Once you go into your convenient location, you're going to see all the other conveniences that you have when you go to a Rouses. When you walk in, the meals are already ready to go. You grab them. You grab the sides as well. You can grab a rotisserie chicken. You can go to the lunch bar. You can go to the sushi bar. It is all ready for you. They've got crawfish right now. It is ready to go. It's in bags already. You pick it up and you walk out. It is all about your convenience at your local Rouses. Go to Rouses.com.
Rouses.com? It's a grocery store.
That's right.
I
gave it to you.
Well, I guess if you go to Rouses.com, you can put in your zip code and check out all the deals happening at the nearest Rouses near you. So go check it out, Rouses.com. The best grocery store and the local grocery store as well. All the locations are awesome. Overstaffed, clean, incredible. Go check it out, Rouses.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. You could never forget, but we want to remind you, just in case, like you had the thought that you were going to forget about our friends over at Rejuve Me. Oh. No way you could forget about them. Too many locations. They're too good at their job.
Mm-hmm.
They're too good at making you feel like your youthful self. Mm-hmm. They're too good at getting you back that quick first step. You saw it. You felt it. And maybe you didn't see it because it was so quick, actually.
And if you forgot, maybe it's because you're not feeling very youthful.
That's true. That is a great point. Maybe the best point you've ever made.
Thank you.
Here on this show. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Yeah, go check them out. Hormone replacement therapy. They got peptides, cosmetics, weight loss treatments. They got everything. So get feeling good, get looking good, and just reshape your life, reshape your body. Right there, Rejuve Medical, Louisiana's leader in hormone replacement therapy for over 10 years. They are the best. Do it medically supervised. Do it the right way, the medically supervised way. Get that blood work scheduled today. If you've never been over there, give them a call. Any of the 13 locations around Louisiana, give them a call. Schedule that initial blood work. You get a little discount if you call ahead and go ahead and get it scheduled. And just get the process started. See what's happening. See if there's something that they can. It might say, hey, look, no, everything's good. You're good. Beat it. But they might also say there's a list of things that we could do to help you just feel better, get feeling normal again. Right there, RejuveMeMedical.com.
Hey, Matthew, guess what starts today?
I'm going to say some sort of football that happens in the spring.
You would be correct, sir.
Mm-hmm.
LSU spring practice starts today.
Morning, though.
It's a 9 a.m. practice. Taylor just let you know there. So, maybe. Now, if this was a practice from last year, they'd be done by the time we're done. Mm-hmm. But maybe we'll get a chance to go out there one day and see and meet, at least maybe the back end of practice. So excited about that. Excited about this year. And look, anytime that you have as much new as LSU has, you're going to be excited. Anytime that you have a year that didn't go your way, and you bring in something like a Lane Kiffin and his coaching staff and all these new players, like that's going to be exciting. And Lane Kiffin obviously was very successful at Ole Miss. And so even when you have a bad season, when you have a fresh start, it's going to get everybody excited. And this is as fresh of a fresh start as you can get, right? Brand new roster, brand new offensive staff, and you kept the pieces that everyone liked from the team that disappointed, the defense.
Yeah.
You kept those coaches in place for a large majority of the defensive coaching staff. So it's going to be exciting times. It's going to be an off season where you're going to look forward to the practice reports. You're going to look forward to seeing all the new guys in their new gear and all the new coaches with their new logo on their visor. So it's an exciting time. Now, you're not going to win any championships in the spring. You're going to try to build that foundation. You're going to try to learn each other. You're going to try to implement your new offense. This is not related to what you just did. These offensive players that are still here from a year ago, and there's not many of them. There's only literally like a handful. You've got Braylon Moore. You got Trades Green. You got Weston Davis, Harlan Berry, Caden Durham. That's about it. But they're going to find out that this is a completely different offense. There's going to be a tempo that they play with that is going to be new to them. And so, they're going to have a new challenge. I'm excited to see what that new challenge looks like. And then for the defense, you do have more pieces that are back that understand what Blake Baker and his staff are all about. So it's going to be a very interesting spring. I can't wait to get out there and see how competitive it is. I can't wait to see what the new offense looks like. And I don't really care. I'm not talking about, did they go 17 of 20 that day? I just want to see the tempo. I want to see the schematics of the offense. I want to see the different variations of what the run game could look like, the diversity in the run game. So there's things to be excited about, and not just, new faces, new places, but new schemes and a new process.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly new faces, new places is the most exciting and intriguing part. Now we've seen Lane on top of parade floats. We've seen him with Boosie. We've seen him with the Cavender twins. We've seen him a lot of places, but now we get to see him on a football field. And so that's what we're all excited about. So how's practice going to be run is very intriguing to me. All the new age coaches and the new age practice is a little bit different, but how is it going? We saw Brian Kelly's practice. We're not impressed.
with that schedule. So how's it going to be this spring? I hope we see some live periods. Certainly it's not going to be first couple of days or anything like that. But at some point, you got to callus the whole body up. You got to get ready to hit like you are in a game. And so are we going to see that? How's it going to be? Where are they going to put all those assistant coaches on the field? Better be a big field.
Well, I've heard
big sideline.
I've heard one's got like a chariot that they actually bring him on the practice field on. You could probably guess who it is.
T.
So we'll see.
It's T. I knew it.
That's like if you didn't listen last week, they're probably like, "What the hell are you two talking about?"
You dum-dums.
There's going to be a lot of people that we got to introduce ourselves to. I'll tell you that. A lot of purple polos.
At least 76.
Well, we know some of them.
Yeah, we know a couple of them. When are we going to try to get out there? So if we get out there, if we leave straight from the show, we could probably – I'm hoping we can watch at least 30 minutes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You got to think it's going to be an hour and 45 practice at some point.
Yes. We'll be able to get that. I mean, 9 a.m. I think is like special teams.
Okay.
So we'll get out there.
But the Brian Kelly practice, it was an hour and a half including the
hour
special
15
teams.
that one day we went.
Including the special teams and walkthrough.
Yeah, true. It ain't going to be that, though.
That was during the season, too, that when they were actually playing games that meant something.
That was training camp.
Yeah.
When it's supposed to be callous time.
Junction boys.
It's supposed to be hard.
The Junction boys were
by nature
rolling
it's supposed
over.
to be hard to get you callous for a long season. Ugh.
Anyhow.
God, I will never forget the coaches that knew us, that came directly to us because they knew we were going to judge how quick that practice was.
Yeah, Kyle Williams walked over to us and we just looked at him and he said, "I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's like this every day."
Yeah, bless you.
Thank you.
Multiple defensive coaches walked over to us. Oh man, I'll never forget my whole view just completely changing after that. Like,
Well, remember what happened the week after Brian Kelly was fired? They ran. Blake Baker requested, "Can we do a live short yardage?
Can we do a 9-on-7 period?
Can we do a 9-on-7 period?"
Woosah, breathe. Don't get mad all over again.
You got Garrett Nussmeier here trying to apologize for that.
God, poor kid. Anywho's. So
don't go back to that dark place.
I am not. I'm looking straight ahead. And we talked about the things we were most excited about yesterday. I thought you did a great job of laying out Trey'Dez Green. I went, of course, shocker, with the running backs Harlem Berry and Caden Durham, but we didn't get a chance to hear from behind the glass, Tay-Tay, Alondra, because I think we all sent our station survey in to Hoot Palmero.
I didn't send it.
Oh, wow.
Hunt needs to realize if you are texting me on a Sunday, I'm not responding. Sorry.
The only thing I'll say about that, he sends it to like the same email that I couldn't tell you how to access.
Mm-hmm.
So the only time I ever see that there's a station survey is when he's like, "Hey guys, could you please send it in?" And then I do.
And I'm
like
not
a
writing a paragraph. I'm sorry.
And you
love you, Hunt. I'm not writing a paragraph on spring football on a Sunday.
I did.
Not doing it.
I voiced it in the dugout while I was coaching. I voice text. All right. Well, I'm sure you have something you're excited about, though, like something you're looking forward to. Again, I went with Harlem Berry, Caden Durham. They actually have real running plays. They have a diversity of running plays. They don't just run inside zone out of shotgun. That's exciting to me. That's two players that I think are going to thrive in this new scheme, in this new system. I truly do. So that's where I was at. Taylor, where are you at as Alondra? Make sure that she's got her paragraph ready.
I went receiver because I mentioned like you added 15 receivers. I mean, I know we joked about it all offseason, but literally the only guy returning to that room from a year ago is Phillip Wright, and he didn't get on the field at all. He redshirted last year. So you bring in a lot of guys, a lot of talent. I mean, Jace Brown, big-time name, had a lot of success at Kansas State. Jackson Harris did really good things at Hawaii. But all of them are first-year players at LSU and under Lane Kiffin's system. So what I'm looking for with them is not even necessarily the talent in that room. Like, we know who's talented. We know Winston Watkins. We know all these guys. Trey Wilson. I want to see who gets the first crack at it. I mean, I think Jace Brown is going to be somewhere in that group, but how the early rotation in spring looks at that wide receiver room, because they're going to be constantly rotating. Like, they're going to rotate 10, 15 guys in there, but who gets first crack at the receiver spot? I'll keep an eye on that.
I guess just how the 76 staff members are. I'm just kidding, but
That's not a bad one.
how are 76 people are gonna work together to?
Each player gets a coach.
I don't know. I guess just this is so general, but there's literally a whole new regime in place besides Blake Baker. Like, we already know what the defense is gonna be. The offense was so terrible last season that it was unwatchable. So I guess I'm just curious to see, like, can Lane Kiffin implement, and I think he can, implement what he had at Ole Miss here at LSU and just the season as a whole. There's nothing specific. I guess Sam Levitt, I don't know.
Sam Levitt will be throwing. I mean, he'll be doing 7-on-7 and different things.
Yeah.
And so I know initially, remember, a lot of people thought he wouldn't even be out there. So, yeah, certainly he's going to have a lot of eyeballs on him. And, Matt, you talked about the quarterbacks yesterday. It's going to be a completely new offensive line. Completely new. I mean, you're going to have, outside of Braylon Moore, who we mentioned already, and Weston Davis is going to fight for his job. I don't think I don't think Weston Davis right now is just like solidified as a starting right tackle.
I mean, if I had to put a starting five together, I don't know if he'd be in it. Just taking a guess.
I
want it to be so damn competitive out there.
I'm walking into spring practice with nobody has a starting job.
I think
on offense.
I think Trades Green.
Okay.
I'm just giving you an example. I think Trades Green, Whit Weeks, DJ Pickett.
I think your running backs are going to be playing. They're 1A, 1B.
But like outside of that, because those guys, come on, they know. Outside of that, that would be my message. Hey guys, we're all new here, bud.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Yeah, like we might have played against some of y'all last year, but we don't know you.
But we beat you.
Like I know, we know Whit Weeks and DJ Pickett, and we know Trades Green. Like we know those guys. Like even if you're lying to them, because I think Tamarcus Cooley is a really good player. I think PJ Willen's a good player. I think Deshaun Springs is a good player. But you lie to them, guys. Outside of a couple guys here, and you don't even name the guys, obviously. Everything's open, every single thing. You got to go earn it. Because I don't know you, you don't know me, and we're going to learn each other in these 15 practices. And we're going to see who wants to be here. We're going to see who can keep up with what we want to get done. And if you started last year and you're not starting this year, that's your fault. That's on you because you got to go earn it.
Yep. And the message from the assistant coaches, it won't be from Lane because obviously this would be a lie, but like what Blake Baker said on this show. We asked him about like how much does the contracts and the payment influence. He's like, I try not to hear or know what anybody makes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't influence. So if I'm a coach standing in front of a room full of my defense or all of my offensive guys as a coordinator, I'm like, look, the best guys are going to play. I do not know how much you make, so that's not going to be the decision. Now, Lane can't say that because he's part of those negotiations early on, right? But like as assistant coach, it is, I'm making this decision on the best damn players at each position. It's not going to be based on how much money you've made because I don't know.
Right.
I recruited you. It's the other people that handled it. The people that handled the money don't make the decisions on playing time. Yeah. I do. So you light a fire under their ass right now.
Yep.
Heading into the spring, going into the first day, and I can only imagine that those are some of the things that were said yesterday in their pre-meetings before it all get started today. And it's the way it should be, right?
Absolutely.
Now, the big boy paychecks, the Sam Levitts, he's gonna play.
Yeah,
he's gonna play.
Those are gonna be some that, yes, that's the obvious. But if you go in the mindset and you give that message.
No, I think there's like not quarterback, but I think there's some spots that are definitely up for grabs.
Oh, I think for sure. Like Taylor mentioned, receiver. I think offensive line.
I mean the entire D line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I get it. Dominic McKinley's returning. I
don't think
I still need to see. Yeah, I still need to see a little bit more from Dominic McKinley.
Yeah.
All those edge rushers you brought in last year that didn't really pan out the way you thought, they're all gone.
Didn't really. They had 3 sacks total.
And they're all gone anyways.
Good sacks, though.
They were nice.
You never got one in college, pal.
They were meaningful.
Could you count me hitting the punter against Arizona State before he kicked the ball and it fumbled? What would that count as?
TFL?
Because I tackled him as he was going to punt the ball. He had not kicked it yet. I don't know.
You never looked at the stats? What it
No,
said?
how awesome would that be?
Let's go do a deep. If you got a sack?
If I had a sack. You know I could have had an interception, and it's my fault that I didn't.
Okay.
We were on punt return playing against Ole Miss. They had this busted fake, and I saw it. I knew it. And I'm like, guys, the punter is going to pull up, and he's going to throw like a little screen to the wing. All right, so I drop out, and sure enough, boom. And I easily could have just jumped it, caught it, gone the other way. How awesome would that have been?
That would have been sick.
But I did the token white guy deal, and I let him throw it, and then I
Hey.
tackled the guy right there for a loss.
If a
Instead of
punter
going for the
if a
pick
punter
six.
is tackled before kicking the ball,
No swag.
If a punter's tackled before kicking the ball, it's generally considered a legal tackle or tackle for a loss, a TFL. It does say /sack. So this is Google AI right now. We're gonna have to do a more deep dive.
Don't let me have a sack.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Because it says TFL/sack. So what the hell does that mean?
Maybe both.
You get both?
Maybe.
Half sack.
All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get to some mailbags. So go ahead, get in the chat right now, hashtag OTB Mailbag, and we'll get to as many as we can when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, whether you're kicking back after a long day, watching the game with your crew, or firing up the grill this weekend, Dos Equis is the perfect beer to elevate the moment. Crisp, refreshing, and brewed with a smooth, balanced taste that hits every single time. So, from Dos Equis Lager to Dos Equis Amber, there's a flavor ready for whatever your plans are. So next time you reach for a beer, reach for something a little more interesting, and that is always going to be Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. 2 X's on the can, the 2 X's on the bottle. A delicious looking green bottle too. If you want the best beer around, if you were going to indulge and have a couple of adult bevies this week, enjoy the beautiful weather. Kick back outside, feel the cool breeze, sun shining. Have a little Dos Equis. Make sure you cut a little lime as well for that Lager Especial. They also got the Amber Especial, lime and salt zero, chelada, micheladas. They got it all right there. Stay thirsty, my friends. Do it responsibly, but drink Dos Equis.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game day and let
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Every Tuesday here on the show is brought to you by Community Steel, your trusted partner for all things steel right here in Louisiana. Whether it's commercial, residential, or custom fabrication, Community Steel delivers quality you can count on. Check them out at communitysteelco.com. It is time now to answer your questions, a little OTB mailbag.
I have this special delivery for Off the Bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet.
What the is the internet?
Hashtag OTB mailbag. What's your highest bowling score?
Highest.
Not very high.
I have no idea.
Like 180, 175 maybe. It's not very high.
I hit 200 once. I don't remember exactly how high. It's been a while since I bowled, but we used to go bowling. Well, shocker. We bowled in Green Bay quite a bit.
That's all there is to do there.
I mean, there's a lot to do, okay? But it's all similar. All inside.
It's all arcades.
Matt's like, there's a lot to do. There's 5 bowling alleys.
Yeah, I got to 200 once. It was a good round.
I have no idea.
I got to get the biggest ball, the heaviest one, because these meat cleavers I got.
Yeah. Do you even try to find one with the hole? You just
I gotta get the biggest one. The biggest one I can sort of. So probably like 185 though. Not crazy.
Yeah, I'm not that great of a bowler.
I haven't bowled in a while, and so like I don't remember the scores from when I was a kid.
Do y'all try to spin it? Do y'all try to?
I just try to not put it in the gutter.
Okay.
We have similar strategies.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm lying. I don't remember what my score was, but I just did the celebrity bowling thing last year at the Raising Cane's River Center. But I don't remember what my score was.
No big deal.
I did have
humble brag.
What do they call it? Turkey?
Yeah, gobble gobble.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't do that.
Well,
What do they call it?
turkey.
Oh no, split. I did that.
Split. The 7-10 split?
Sure.
I think it's a 7-10. I don't know.
Matt,
I'm better
we
at
don't know how
Topgolf.
we don't know how to spin the ball. We're not gonna know what a 7-10 split
Right.
is.
Very true.
I mean,
Hashtag.
She knew what a turkey term was. Didn't know what
Hashtag.
it meant.
Hashtag. Ask the mailbag. How many? How many steaks does Matt get out of chopping the ribeye roast?
That's a good question. Kind of obviously it's going to depend on the size of the ribeye roast, but I'm probably getting, I don't know. I can't even remember. 12 to 14, 15, something like that. Decent amount. And it's not just like any cut of beef. It's the good stuff.
Hashtag OTB.
Again, it's you go to Sam's Club or
These
Costco.
are kind of rapid fire here.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Did you
Explain
see the
myself.
president visited Graceland yesterday during his Memphis trip? Jake won't see this because he's not on all messages. Actually, I am on live chat today.
Boom.
Not that big of a deal. I did not see that. I need to go to Graceland. It's been too long since I've been to Graceland, and I need to take Memphis to Graceland. In Memphis.
Sure will love it.
He will. I found it very interesting as a kid. I've been 8 times.
8 times is crazy.
Love it.
I've never been to Graceland.
You know what?
I don't think I've ever been to Memphis.
And I'll probably go 9, and I'll probably go 10.
I mean, what is there to do?
You go visit the house, and they open up new spaces, like parts of it that sometimes are closed. And so you get to see new parts of it.
Huh.
You get to go on his personal airplane. You get to see his personal collection of cars.
Bathroom.
No, it's closed.
The bathroom?
The bathroom.
Look, if you think you're the first person to ever use that on me and it's going to be effective, it's not.
Look, I've never been. I do want to go, though. I've been to Memphis
No,
a
I'm
few
not
times
against it.
and went close to it. We just didn't have time to stop.
I've enjoyed it every time, and so
But 8 times is a lot, I feel like.
Well, I mean, I was a child, so it's not like I picked it. But like, if we were going to like Opryland, like
Yeah.
we would stop in Graceland. It's not like we went like specifically, but we played Ole Miss a couple of years ago. I mean, like 20, I don't know, 17, whatever, 19 maybe. And the radio staff and the team stayed in like Olive Branch, Mississippi, and I said, I'm not doing that. So I stayed in Graceland.
Sure.
So I went by myself and then met them in Oxford, Mississippi. So.
Nice. These rapid fire questions, unless it's about Graceland. Looking forward to the 9th visit.
You haven't been 8 times, so why are you looking for the 9th?
Sure, they're opening up a closet you've never seen.
And I'll be excited to see it. Anything else?
Anything else?
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Would you eat a ground goat meat burger?
Yeah, love burgers.
I've eaten goat before, so probably.
Look, I'll eat anything that doesn't eat me first, sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
I do not like
Try
goat.
everything.
I don't like lamb, and I don't like goat.
You don't like lamb?
I
That's
don't.
surprising.
And it's weird.
You
I
like
want to
gamey
like
stuff.
it. I don't like gamey stuff.
You don't?
I don't like the gamey
You don't like
flavor.
duck? Duck's
Some
gamey.
don't like a
Gator?
mallard breast is not gamey to me. Like I don't.
I
It's
love
just for
duck.
whatever reason, except for gyro. Gyro's the only one that doesn't have that gamey taste to it.
When we went up to Yellowstone up in Montana, a lot of them do like basically every place is like just bison burger.
Mhm.
And it was good. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't ground meat though.
Right.
It wasn't cow.
And there's some ground meat, like when ground meat, like if the cow gets older, like some of the grass-fed stuff's got that gamey flavor to it. And I don't love. And it's weird because I want to like lamb because like if I go to a restaurant or something, somebody gets it, it looks great, and I've tried it like 100 times. I just can't get past that flavor. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I got it, and I just letting you know I want to be better, just can't. I don't like goat cheese either. I'm all cow's milk. Same situation. Gamey flavor.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Getting older, you notice birds are awesome. What's your favorite bird? I don't know,
Birds?
Flynn, you've been watching birds for a long time. What's your favorite bird?
I mean, birds have been
watcher?
awesome for a long time.
A cardinal.
Pileated
Cardinal's gonna
woodpecker
go.
is
Like, when I see a
amazing.
cardinal, I'm like, my God, that's a cardinal.
Yeah. I'm like, there's my grandpa.
like a blue jay. Blue jay's cool.
Blue
too.
jays are cool. A little more common than the cardinal. I feel like I
the
see
red
blue
pop.
jays
Blue jay's
more.
cool,
Yeah.
But a cardinal pops.
Well, I just gave that answer because y'all took cardinal, guys.
Okay.
Unpopular opinion. I hate a mockingbird.
Why?
They're the worst, and they're the state bird of Texas too, because they're annoying.
Okay.
They sing a lot, and they run off a lot of the pretty birds.
I'd
around your
love a
backyard.
hummingbird because they're
Hummingbird's
adorable.
amazing. Hummingbirds
I
are
mean-
incredible. That's,
Yes.
Look where
that's
we're at. I gotta
probably-
go pelican.
Pelican,
Eh.
pelican. Your beak can hold more than your belly can. Love blue heron.
Yeah, those
But
are
a
cute.
pileated woodpecker is amazing. Those big woodpeckers.
Yeah.
They're incredible. Love a bird. And there's actually this app. It's called Merlin HD, I believe. So I think some kids and some students, I think it was Harvard, one of the Ivy League schools,
It's called Merlin Bird ID. You turn it on. It's got like the old Shazam app or Encore, like where it can.
Oh, and they're bird sounds?
You just put it on, and it takes all the bird sounds, and it tells you exactly what type of bird it is.
That's cool.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
We'll sit there in the backyard. We got a lot of birds around.
Yeah.
No bird feeders. I'm not a bird feeder guy yet. Not to say I wouldn't be. I'm not against it, and I probably should get some.
My mom has a bunch of bird feeders in the backyard, and she has like the hummingbird, like you know how you put that red stuff in the, what is it? The red stuff that you put for the hummingbird?
Yeah, sugar water.
Yeah, sugar water. Because she wants to try, because one of their dogs loves birds.
Love that.
So they attract the birds, and then they let the dog outside, and she just like plays with the birds.
Oh, heck yes, dude. You got a bladed woodpecker nest in your backyard. Purple martin, good answer. Martins are sweet.
Okay, I guess I've never like come across a mockingbird to be like, oh, I don't like these.
So we used to have bird feeders growing up.
Yeah.
And we'd have like these little wrens and like these little pretty birds that would come out. The mockingbirds, very territorial. They would just go and chase them off.
Really?
Yep.
That's rude.
So sometimes had to delete a few. Little bloop. Delete.
Control Alt Delete.
Force to quit.
We have all kinds of different birds in our backyard with the kind of pond, lake, whatever you want to call it.
You should get that app. It's actually pretty cool.
I mean,
even for people that
I
hate
kinda
on
wanna
birds.
get
Ducks,
that bird.
birds.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see a pelican
I love
every day.
an
They go,
identifying app.
obviously get some food.
Like I probably will get that bird app. I have a plant app.
The plant app where you take a picture of it, tells you what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I'm reading the chat here. A lot of birds are a-holes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you think of, like...
Mockingbirds.
Like,
A-holes.
most
Crows
of them.
remember you.
Like, most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see that.
Any
Just yell
size,
at
any
you.
shape.
even like bird adjacent, like geese. I mean, not great.
I mean, ducks.
You could find a mean duck. Yeah.
I forgot. Like my favorite bird. Hello, it's an owl. I love an owl.
Oh,
I
love an
love
owl.
We got a bunch of barred owls. Yeah, I got you, Nancy. We got a bunch of barred owls in our backyard area. And it's like they're the best, man. They talk to us.
I do love an owl.
I'll get up to go pee in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
and they got a window kind of in the bathroom. It'll talk to me.
It watches you pee.
They
It
feel-
watches you pee. Classic owl.
Classic.
I mean,
They feel a little otherworldly.
They do.
Yeah.
They're incredible. What a bird.
What a bird.
Yeah, I love an owl. That's a great point.
Have a day
owl flew into my mom's car when I was younger. Made a heck of a mess. Not great.
A lot of feathers on those things.
That was not rapid fire with the bird either there, buddy.
No.
How to delete a mockingbird.
Oh, so we were talking about coyotes, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's why we're howling.
Yes.
Did you see the tweet that Alyssa Lang put out?
No. Oh, you
So-
sent it to
I
the
sent it to the group because we were talking about coyotes on the show, and
Yeah.
she said she covered the NCAA tournament for LSU women's basketball, and she was trying to get out of Baton Rouge, and the pilot came across the speakers and said, "I'm sorry, we can't leave right now. There's a coyote on the runway." Like, what? Is that the missing coyote from
Yep.
Flynn's house?
Yeah. Most airports have delays because of TSA agents.
Yeah.
Baton Rouge.
Coyotes on
Lone
the runway.
coyotes.
Well, it's because we summoned them.
Was it just like sitting there?
Does he have an arrow in him?
Asking for a friend. Is his hair a little burnt?
Does it have an arrow?
It's a random question. Generic.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, I don't know that that's ever been used before. The old coyote on the runway.
It's like, sure, but that's the oldest one in the book.
Yeah.
We've heard that
Pilot's
excuse.
like,
That is one that's like out there enough where it feels like you were.
Everybody's
completely
going to
lying.
believe it. Yeah.
Mr. Pilot speaking. There is a coyote in the runway.
Is Matt Flynn here so you can take care of it?
Someone get Dragon Flynn on the phone, please.
Delete.
Tell him to bring his flamethrower.
Delete.
Tell him his flamethrower.
Yeah.
In the woods. Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, see a cloud of smoke. That is Matt Flynn in the woods doing the Lord's work.
Chasing coyotes.
You got real issues, bud. An arrow.
Thank you. What? That's a normal question. People ask.
All right. Sorry, we spent a lot of time on birds there in Graceland.
And Graceland closets.
Racquetball room's really cool. It's got like all the awards and jumpsuits because nobody's playing racquetball in there anymore. It's where they put them. It's pretty cool. The pink Cadillac's real cool.
How much do you think one of his jumpsuits go for?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'd say
solid question.
I kind of want one.
$50.
If it was $50, bud, we'd have one in this studio. I promise you.
Right. That's what
I
I'm
don't know.
trying to
Let's do some research.
Okay.
Do some search and we'll see. I would love.
We'll do some search.
What?
I don't know. It's fun.
Right, is that how it's going to be the rest of the day?
No. It's like it's something. It's something I would say. So it just made me laugh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Takes one to know one.
We'll do a search.
I figured out your stat too from Arizona State.
When we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, it's March, and we've been telling you about it throughout the month. Pelican Roofing is back with their Rufus fundraiser that they do, Run with Rufus. RunWithRufus.com is the website. It's an incredible deal that they do, and we talked about the family and what's going on right now. Remember, this year is dedicated to an incredible 11-year-old in the local community, Joel Moscovis, and last August, Joel's life was tragically changed forever by a gunshot from behind. The bullet hit the C2 level of his spinal cord, which has left him paralyzed from the neck down, relying on a ventilator to breathe. But Joel's a fighter, and his spirits remain as vibrant as ever. It's a long road ahead, but Joel doesn't have to do it alone. Pelican and the community rallying around him and his mother, and it's a big deal. And all the proceeds go to him and his family to try to take some of that burden off of him. Again, RunWithRufus.com, RunWithRufus.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online.
You know, you make me feel so good inside. I've always wanted a girl just like you. You're such a purity, pretty young thing. Ooh. Where did you come from, baby?
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always remember our friends over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Go Tommys.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommys with a Y.com. When you go to GoTommys.com, you will clearly see the difference. They got testimonials of past clients. They've got a gallery of work right there on the homepage. And so they've got everything at your fingertips. And Tommy and the team are going to be incredible to work with. Customer service is something that sets them apart, and they are the best windows in Baton Rouge. That's not us telling you that. That is the Advocate telling you that. And so go to GoTommys.com.
Yo, Tommy.
I did a search. Oh.
Sorry. Who is this guy?
You've been slacking.
I've been so focused. I really
You've been
have.
slacking on the Yo Tommy.
I really have.
Are you okay? I'm
when-
concerned.
Just sometimes I'm so concentrated
Yeah.
on my job,
Okay.
on research.
I couldn't tell.
One would say the Yo Tommy is a part of your job.
Ooh.
True.
You made that. A
Sometimes
part of
I
your
don't-
You
so-
did it to yourself.
That's your role.
That's true. That's on me. Sometimes when it's the floater, then I don't catch it.
I did
Sorry,
some.
just trying to hydrate the world, people.
I did some search on the Elvis jumpsuit.
Oh, what does it look like?
So the most that it sold for in 1972.
Oh, wow.
The Madison Square Garden eyelet suit sold for a record $1,012,500. The Peacock jumpsuit sold for $300,000 in 2008.
Whoa.
And the blue Armadillo jumpsuit sold for $250,000. So since the value has risen by over 50% in the past 10 years, it's estimated to now be between $1.5 and $2 million.
Dang. Just outside the budget.
Sounds
The
like I nailed
actual
that.
worn
1978?
suit-
Is that what you said?
In 1972, it sold for a record $1.12 million.
Okay. Got it.
We got to make so many GoFundMes.
So $1 million in 1972 is
Okay.
equivalent to the purchasing power of approximately $7.8 million today.
That's crazy.
God.
I wonder who bought
Yeah,
it.
just outside the budget.
Hey.
I had a budget for
Hey, I got to say,
5.5.
he was pretty hot, though, in 72.
Yeah, I mean, that was 5 years before he passed away, yeah.
We threw out
Pretty big
at least $50, so nailed that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Think about it.
What's the official stat?
Okay. The official stat line, according to LSUsports.net.
Okay.
So I would say it's as official as we're going to find.
Yeah, this is- yeah,
I don't think we can get back into the NCAA
Yeah.
files here.
Right.
So in 2005,
Yep.
our guy Jacob Hester tackled the punter,
Yep.
which led to a fumble,
Right.
which led to a touchdown.
Yep. By
Against
my
Arizona
roommate,
State.
Greg
Okay.
Stilts.
This is post Katrina, big moment.
Yeah.
We were supposed to play in Baton Rouge. We flew out to Arizona. We played there.
Yep.
Trying to galvanize a state in the time of need.
Yep.
Jacob Hester tackles the guy. So we were wondering, is that a sack? Is it a tackle for a loss?
He could throw the ball.
I mean, he could throw the ball, and there's some debate. I saw people debating this on Reddit. Okay, well, how do you know if you tackle the punter, it's technically supposed to be a tackle for a loss?
Yeah.
Well, how do you know if he hadn't punted it, if he's going to throw it?
Right.
If he's going to kick it? Same with if you put Tom Brady at punter and you tackle him.
Yeah.
what's he going to, like, is it a tackle for a loss? Well, I guess technically, yes. What if a quarterback is trying to quick kick it and you tackle him?
That's right.
Like, you never really know. Well, we can end the debate now.
Oh.
Because, Jacob, you had one block in the stat.
That's not as exciting.
Just a block punt.
Just a block punt. So,
Todd,
sorry.
You couldn't have done me a solid.
Come on, Todd.
Couldn't have thrown me a sack.
TFL, nothing. Sacks, nothing.
How many tackles? That's probably just from that
No,
year.
no tackle.
Oh, I had a ton of tackles that year.
No, this is just from that one game.
Oh, okay.
This is the Arizona State LSU
I got you.
stat
It's just
line.
a block.
One block.
That's stupid.
Sorry, buddy.
How you know that punter didn't have a piss missile?
Sucks to suck, dude.
He could have been ready to throw that thing downfield. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But here we go. Here
Here it is.
Oh, well, he was. The ball had left his hand. That's a block punt. It just hadn't come off his
Hang
foot
on,
yet.
I'll rewind it.
Hadn't touched his foot though.
But
how do you know he wasn't gonna catch it again and throw it?
Why is it so blurry?
Because it was a long time ago.
Hey, Alondra, I don't need you.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Okay.
Also,
Bring that mess up
I
in
was
here.
trying to find this highlight. Y'all had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown too.
Oh, we had no business winning that game.
When's but like, when's the last time that's happened in the same?
Claude Roten had the block.
Mario Stevenson picked it up. Went to
So that's a tough one. I don't know if there's.
And we still had to have a miracle play on 4th down. Jamarcus to early.
Look, here's the blocked field goal.
Got Claude Roten.
Clyde,
Ooh.
Right into the breast.
But like the odds of both of those happening in the same game.
Yeah. No big deal.
And then I mean, in a miracle, incredible play by Jamarcus.
Yeah.
And thank God we didn't have booth review at the time. We're not 100% sure it was caught clean.
Right.
But it was. Go Tigers. Tigers win. 22 years ago. 21 years ago.
Ooh, man. Definitely could have left that last part out there too.
Anyway, you only have a blocked punt, so you stink. Tricky one to score, though. I bet the score was like, left his hand on the way to the foot.
Yeah.
He'd rev that baby up, too.
Yeah, that was like the first iteration of the shield punt that everybody does now. Yeah. And they didn't really know.
All
how
right,
to
what a
block it.
throw right there.
Unbelievable.
He's in.
He's in, but
Yeah.
he might have been like trying to
Might have
still
been
gain
a
the
6-7
football.
situation.
That was the Les Miles Madonna mic.
Oh, my God, that thing. The Britney Spears mic on.
He didn't have the headset yet. Gosh. And he had to keep putting his finger in his ear because he couldn't hear. It's like,
Who was Miles' assistant?
Mac Butler.
Mac Butler was like, hey, Mac.
Rick
Mac was like, hey, Les, I got this microphone for you. It's going to be a great idea.
Sam Nader would have never.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Coach, I think you're going to need a headset. It's kind of loud in Tiger Stadium.
Just a regular
Get rid of
headset.
that Madonna mic, Coach. Good times.
Like
All right.
4% of the people listening know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But those 4 people that know Coach Sam Nader, who is a legend, a GOAT, they know
Nailed that
exactly what we're
impression.
talking about. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, Emerson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated. And if your AC needs anything, residential or commercial installation, repair, or preventative maintenance, they've got you covered 24/7. You can call Emerson Heating and Air at 225-232-3522 or visit them at emsair.net. And right now, just for OTB listeners, get an AC tune-up for just $89. But that deal ends March the 31st, so call today. Again, 225-232-3522. That is an OTB deal. Let them know you heard it here. You're going to get that $89 deal, emsair.net.
$89 deal? Are you kidding me? Guess what? We're about to head into the hot season. So you want to make sure your AC units are pumping and working at full capacity. And there's so many little things that can go wrong. They came out to my house a couple days ago. DJ was awesome. Checked out everything, found a couple little things he got fixed, but I am ready to roll. I got that peace of mind that my house is going to be cool in this South Louisiana heat. Go to emsair.net.
Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's chicken fingers,
One love.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill.
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. That's right, Tuesday shows are brought to you by Community Steel, quality steel, local service done right, communitysteelco.com. Hey, be where your feet are, bud.
Sorry. Talking to my bros that we're going to Talladega with.
Oh.
Who are you going to? It's the Packers still?
Yeah,
right?
Packers dudes.
Yeah. Bakhtiari?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, God bless.
Sitting. Be there. Alsher.
Which one's the one that said T-Bob was a complete liability?
Sitting.
That is him.
Who's a liability in his own self. Like,
right.
He's a respectable liability.
Yeah. When is that?
Into April at some point.
Okay. You remember we got a fishing trip
in middle of May.
In Idaho.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure do. And I think, oh man, it's gonna be a busy month.
April's so busy.
Early May is usually when I go to the Derby too.
But this is taking place of the Derby trip, right?
No, this is.
Bro's about to go on a bender.
When they say can't hide it, they're pointing at this guy.
No.
Actually, the fishing trip.
You can't say that about the Derby trip.
Why not?
That's a spoiled trip.
Oh, is it?
It's just like plane ticket situation.
Yeah. This one, this fishing trip feels very spoiled.
Yeah.
Hadn't had it yet. Shout out to Poncho.
Shout out.
Best in the game. Keeping me clothed the entire year.
Literally, every time I wear a Poncho shirt, people are like, "Oh my god, love them."
Yeah.
Like, and then they see me, and they'll send me the next day, and they're like, I ordered 5 today.
Yeah, keeping me and my friends over at LSU Equipment Room closed for the entire year.
Not a big deal.
All right, we'll be back. Hour number 3, OTB.
Off the bench.
What is a big deal is Bayou Automotive.
Oh, huge deal.
When you go to the website, remember you can check out Chrysler, Dodge, Ford, Jeep, and also Ram. And they've got something for everybody. And they make it easy, incredibly easy. If you buy a vehicle, they're literally going to drive it to you. You don't have to go to LaPlace. If you buy a vehicle from them and it needs maintenance, they're going to pick it up, give you a loaner, and then bring your car back if you purchased your vehicle from Bayou Automotive. Incredible service. And then incredible vehicles. I'm going to tell you about the Black Widow until I don't talk on radio anymore. That's how excited I am to drive it. It has changed the game. I'm finding reasons to get into the car, and that is not lip service. That is actual fact. Because this Jeep and Jeep weather, take the top down. Let's go. BayouAutomotive.com.
That's right, Bayou Automotive. The word we think of when we talk about it is just easy. They make the buying process easy. They can have 9 full-time drivers, so you can buy it from the comfort of your house and have it delivered to you that week. Right there, Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com.
Hi, this is Beth Tarina. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Tuesday shows brought to you by Community Steel. Buildings, sheeting, components, communitysteelco.com. It is Tuesday at 9 a.m., so you know what that means. We catch up with our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans football. Talk a little New Orleans Saints. Nicholas, how we doing this week, sir?
Hey, doing great. How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. Got spring football starting today. We had LSU's Pro Day yesterday. We got the draft right around the corner, so a great time on the sports calendar. Did you maybe take a look into a couple of Pro Days? Feels like some big ones for LSU. Miami, LSU yesterday. Any thoughts about what happened at those two Pro Days?
Well, first of all, I want to point out a week ago today, you were ahead of everybody by having the starting the Delane conversation for the Saints.
Yeah.
And then he goes out there and he runs like that. And now all of a sudden, that's how it goes too. Or, oh man, now he's top 10 for sure. And he was kind of fringe top 10 before. But he is. Look, I don't think a lot of people expected him to be able to run like that.
Right.
They thought he was fast. They thought he, great press coverage corner. I checked him with scouts. LSU put out 4.35. The timer on the league was 4.37 at the lowest, 4.39 at the highest. So like a very legit time that they put out there. The second one was 4.44. He really ran that though, and yeah. Look, I think everything you said was incredibly accurate. And I'm not trying to gas you here, but like I think it's an outstanding thing for the Saints. Either they want him, somebody else wants him, and they trade for him, or somebody ahead of the Saints wants him, right, and they take him, and that means another guy falls down. Like that spot at 8 is starting to look better and better as you go through it. Like there's just a handful of guys that feel like they're really actually worth that pick. And I don't think you're going to feel bad about who you get out of there. And then Miami was the other one. That was the big one yesterday. Kellen Moore was out there. I think all things being equal, if the Saints could pick one guy out of the top 10 prospects for the team, I think it'd be Ruben Bain. But I don't think that he's going to be there for them. I don't know if you guys seen his interview with Cam Wolf from NFL Network, where he was talking about like Mike Tyson being undersized and it didn't matter. Kind of love that. But yeah, man, like it just it just feels like they're in a good spot right now. You've got the team built kind of the right way, and it feels like the draft's going to fall advantageously for them too.
Yeah, I feel like the Saints are in a really good spot, and we talked about it. Now Washington at 7 because they only have pick 7. I think they're 7, 71, and like 146 somewhere in that ballpark, and so they could use some other assets in this draft, obviously as well. Not having many picks, and I mean the Saints and the Marshawn Lattimore deal. That's like one reason. But the Dolphins have 11 picks, and so like if the Dolphins wanted to go from 11 to 7, like that would make a lot of sense, and the Dolphins need a corner. But also, like if Washington doesn't want to move, let's say Jeremiah Love's there, and Washington could add a running back, even though they've signed, one that had a rookie play okay last year, they still could go running back. And if that happens, then Nick, then you're talking about you're in a great spot because teams 9, 10, 11, 12 all need a corner, and if Mansour Delane is the guy that all those teams want. Now, that would be crazy for Mickey to ever trade back, but he would be in a great position to do so.
I mean, you do these mock drafts, like, and now all of a sudden, like, you're sitting there at 8, and there's, like, 5 guys. You're like, man, I'd be cool with, X, Y, Z here. And if that's really how you feel and someone wants a corner, I mean, it is the best way to do it, I think, this year. Like, cause you just have you have so many places you can go with it, and if you can pick up like another second rounder somewhere, I mean, all of a sudden, like you're just building so much better. And you said it last week, like it's so deep at edge, like you could trade back, get something else, you pick up an edge in the second, you get your receiver in the second, and then whatever you're getting in the first, like, and I think you add 3 guys to a team that all of a sudden, like there's a lot of building blocks on this team, and I think last year when we were talking about it at this time, it was like. Maybe they got Fuaga, maybe they got Olave, and it didn't feel like there were a lot of long-term building blocks. And you look around now, like you get Chris on a new deal, who, by the way, man, that JSN contract, I don't think anybody was probably happier than him when that hit, because now all of a sudden, I don't think it puts him above, but
no.
If you're asking for $34 million and now the ceiling on the position just went up, now you're $8.5 million away from that, and that just becomes a more realistic number for you. So. I mean, that's why you always want to get those things done sooner than later. I mean, you got him, you got Shuck, you got, Edwards, Banks, Fuaga, McCoy if he's healthy. Like, offensively, you got a lot of guys you can build around. Achan, another one. Like, you got a young, good offense. Now, defensively, like, you got a couple guys like Caden Ellis is in there. You feel probably pretty good about Kool-Aid. You need a few more guys on that side of the ball, but, like, Sanker's in there probably. But, I mean, they got a handful of guys. And you had, like, 3 guys in the draft. Like, if you hit on 2 out of those 3, you trade back and you get, 3 picks in the first 2 rounds. I don't know. I feel like the lane development could be a huge thing for them, and they could just pick him, like, and they could definitely use him. I felt probably better about Kool-Aid last year than I did about Riley. I feel okay about both, but I mean, you put him in that mix at the 1-2, and even if Riley isn't your slot player, who cares? Like, you always need depth at that position. So there's a lot of ways to go with it, man. Like, there really is. Like, I think they're in a great spot.
Nick, why wasn't there any more urgency to get the Olave deal done? I mean, I guess you couldn't foresee this type of number happening at 120 million guarantee is like 42 or something like that per year for JSN. Like, they had to know something was coming for him, for that player in particular, that would give Olave some sort of comp to go against. Now, certainly he's not the player JSN is, but he's certainly not 75% of the player he is, which would be like a little over 30 million a year. So, like, why wasn't there any more urgency to get this deal done faster?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question, and yeah, like, obviously he's not going over it, and obviously, like, you knew that was in the wind, and the Puka one's coming behind it too. So, that one will probably be market resetting as well. It's a good question. Like, so my read on the whole thing is that I think at one point it was kind of close. I think, and I still think it's probably the parameters of it are probably pretty close. Like, I would assume both sides are probably pretty settled on a year structure and a average annual value structure. Like, I don't think those numbers are hard to come by. Like, you can just kind of look at it. Hey, Garrett Wilson's at 32.5. His numbers exceed him everywhere. His 17-game averages are better. His overall numbers are better. And that kind of flipped back in Chris's direction last year. Chris just had the second-team All-Pro. So, and Garrett and Chris both happen to have the same agent, I believe. So, I mean, one sets the other. There's no way they're going to take less. So it's like 32.6 would have to be the floor on this. But then you look at DK Metcalf. He's at 33, and that's kind of an old deal, and I think Chris has exceeded him too. So you're probably somewhere on the other side of 33. I think probably all sides can agree on that pretty easily, and they know where that's going to go. I think where it gets tricky is with the guarantees, and I do think on the Olave side that there's a realism about the situation and the risk and all that stuff. I don't think it's probably unreasonable from his point of view about, the team looking for ways to protect itself. But I would imagine that that's probably a complicated battle that, they probably don't want to be stuck in a place where if there's another concussion, they're stuck. And I'm assuming Chris probably wants a certain level of guarantee. I think where it ends up probably settling somewhere in the middle where, hey, look, you're going to guarantee most of the first 2 years. And then if you play 70% of the snaps in year 2, year 3 becomes guaranteed. And like probably different thresholds through that. But, when it's Drew Rosenhaus and Mickey Loomis and they're both shrewd negotiators, I mean, that thing's going to grind out, man. Like, and, there's probably a lot of moving pieces here. And Drew's probably got to be, he's got to look out for his guy, but he also has to, be there's precedent for his other clients too that he's probably battling against. And I just think it probably becomes a little bit messy because, there aren't a lot of guys that have had that concussion history that are that young, that are, coming off an all-pro season. So it's not like you got an anchor point and you're like, well, they did this, so this is kind of where it's at. Like, you're trying to figure that out. So, I'm guessing that's, there were a few times already this offseason where I thought, you kind of start catching them signals, hey, like this is starting to move, like it's getting closer. And a couple times I thought it was going to hit kind of early. But I think it's just some sticking points on kind of how the guarantee structure is going to work on that. But when it comes in, I would feel pretty confident that it's going to be somewhere north of that DK number.
Catching up with Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football here on OTB. If we go to the Saints free agency, and there's 2 guys that have been valuable to the Saints. Now they're older. Taysom Hill going to be 36. And, not really knowing what's going to happen if he's going to play football. But it's more with Cam Jordan, who's going to be 37, coming off a very productive year, 10.5 sacks. We all know that. What's the latest you're hearing with those two free agents? And, is Taysom kind of he's either going to play for the Saints or he's not going to play at all? And where's Cam Jordan right now in his relationship with the franchise?
I think those two guys, well, I'll throw Alvin in there. I think those two guys, their futures with the team are kind of the most interesting thing right now. I think Taysom for sure is retirement. I mean, it's possible, he can come back, but and I'm reluctant to say this, but what would his place be with the team? I think if he came back, it would have to be in a basically a league minimum type role where you're kind of looking at him like how they used Jimmy Graham that year from the 2-yard line in, and it's like, hey, look, Taysom averaged 2.2 yards per carry last year. He completed 30% of his passes, fumbled was it 4 or 5 times on a limited number of carries. I think it's just kind of clear where he's at, but I think there's still value there from those short yardage runs, goal line runs. If he came back, it would have to be specifically that, I think. But I think he's probably going to end up retiring. That seems to be where the wind's blowing on that. Nothing happened with the contract. They let it void. I think it's just kind of clearly going in one direction there. So the other Cam situation is interesting. I didn't expect it to go this long. I really thought that they'd settle at a number, and I think that kind of signals 3 things here, and 2 of them are good for the Saints. Cam either doesn't have a market or he has a market and he isn't willing to go, and it just kind of seems like it's one of those 2 things, and both those things play in the Saints' favor. So they're just sitting there waiting for him to probably take the offer that they got on the table. I would guess the Saints are probably around 6.5, and I would guess Cam's probably around 10. And I think there's some sticking points over incentive-laden deals. I think Cam feels like he did a favor for the team last year and outplayed it, and now it's time for them to do him right. And I think it's just kind of at that crossroads. But it just it feels like I don't know. I still think this one probably gets done, but it's weird now. And the longer it goes, the more chance there is for hurt feelings or someone just waking up and being like, "F it, I'm going to go play against them." So I think anything's possible there. And then the Alvin one is incredibly fascinating. The way they did that contract, it allows it so that they get the proration on the number, and they haven't guaranteed any additional money. There's $3 million guaranteed. It's weird. It's definitely a weird situation right now because it feels like the team has moved on. I think their actions have told you they've moved on. Kellen Moore is giving weird answers about it. Is one of those things where when you're looking for signs and signals and just kind of got your ear out there hearing what's going on. I don't know. It kind of feels like maybe it just feels like anything's possible right now. I would not be surprised if there was a separation. I'm not saying there's gonna be, but I think there's enough signals here to where it's kind of one of those things where you're perked up and you're like, wait, this feels like it's going a certain direction, and nobody's saying anything different. So I think a couple of things could happen there. I think he could retire, he could move on, or I think if he comes back, it would have to be on a pay cut. And I honestly think I think Alvin's probably the one that wants to keep it more than anybody. So I don't know. It's an interesting situation. It just looks very weird. The signals to it are very weird. The way they did his contract was the same way they did Marshawn's contract when they started looking to move on from him. So and everybody else, it's always just a clean restructure. The money gets guaranteed and they're on the team and you get that proration that way. They deliberately kept their flexibility open here. And it's just, nobody's saying anything about anything. It's a very, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying there's curiosities around this one a little bit right now.
Nick, how much influence on personnel decisions, on the free agent line, on the upcoming draft? How much influence does Kellen Moore have?
It's a great question. Yeah, I think he has a lot, but it kind of feels like it's operating a little bit differently the last year and this year. I kind of think that a lot of the personnel decisions were driven first and foremost by the head coach. And I think now it's more here's the things we would like to have. Here's the things we want. These are the guys that fit. Here's a list. Here's who we'd like to have go to work. And I think there's kind of kind of more of that right now than there has been the last few years. I think he's still obviously like very, very involved, but I think the front office is more involved like in shaping decisions than they have been the last few years. So I think that's definitely a shift right now. And they got a lot of guys up there, man. Like they've done a. It's kind of interesting. Like they've done a good job of getting people with experience and people that have done a good job in the league into that front office. And I think it's one of those things where, you're on cap on what you can spend on your resources, like as far as personnel, brain power, all that stuff. And, I think they've invested there. Like Randy Mueller's, in there, and he's very, very involved in what they're doing. And, obviously he was really good as a GM, worked with Mickey before. And I think he's been a great influence on that group. Dimitrov is up there as a, more of a consultant, not necessarily day to day, but he's involved in the big picture and all that stuff. And they've just done a good job of bringing these guys back. Dave Ziegler was here last year, and then he's in Tennessee now. Is I think an assistant GM there, and they're kind of doing the same thing too, with kind of stacking that brand power. And it's tough. Like GMs don't get to retread. Like they kind of do their job, and then things get one or two things go sideways, and everything falls apart, and they're out. And that doesn't make them a less capable scout. It doesn't make their lessons in the league less valuable. So I think kind of bringing those guys in and layering it. I think I don't know. Like all we can do is judge last year's results, and it's a small sample, and it could be a false signal or whatever. But it seems like things are kind of working well right now. And I think there has been a little bit of a change there.
All right, there he is, Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football. Go check out the site, all the latest and greatest with the New Orleans Saints. Nicholas, we appreciate the time as always. Look forward to our next conversation. Enjoy the rest of your week, sir.
Yeah, gentlemen, take it easy.
All right, Nick Underhill breaking it all down with a lot of different situations. The Cam Jordan situation, the Chris Olave situation, what the Saints are going to do in the upcoming draft, and we can hit on some of that. Certainly the comparison between Chris Olave and Jackson Smith and Jigba, and we'll do that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, you can have a chat with a live agent right there on the homepage. You can check out cases that they can handle for you in the courtroom. You can check out past client results as well, all right there at getgordon.com. Now, it's always going to be at getgordon as far as major social media. That's the handle there to see what they're doing with your favorite athletes in Louisiana, to see what they're doing in the local communities as well. And it's always pick up the phone, dial your area code, follow about 888-8888. To get in contact with them as well. Get Gordon and get it done.
Is that anywhere in Louisiana?
It's anywhere. 318-985-504-225-337. You name it.
I think you nailed them all. Nice work. 888-8888. GetGordon.com. If you've been injured, whether it's in a car accident, whether it's on the job, whatever it is, look, it is not your fault. And most people don't really know what to do if they've been injured. Well, call Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. They've been doing this a long time, helping people all over Louisiana get exactly what they deserve. Give them a call. Go see them. GetGordon.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Investing in a new roof doesn't have to be overwhelming. At Pelican Roofing, we offer 0 interest for 21 months because everyone deserves a safe, secure home. Trusted, local, affordable. Pelican Roofing, making quality roofing affordable for South Louisiana families.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The First time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact.
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right. Hey, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raise the Cane studio. Always remind you about our friends over at K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, K2ZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. Shades, drapes, motorized screens, inside, outside, sometimes both. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space, check out your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. They've done it for me. They will do it for you as well. Go check out the website, that service area as well. Chances are, if you're listening to us in Louisiana, they're going to be able to help you out. 985-337-225, sometimes even in the 31831. Great. So check them out online, K2ZBlinds.com. Share with the class, bud.
Oh, man. I don't even know how to approach this story. It's what y'all sent in the group text yesterday.
What I sent?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do want to talk about it. You know I want to talk about it.
I know you do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can intro it.
Okay, so there is a big story making its way across the socials, and I don't know if I'm exaggerating, like when we say this is one of the more wild sentences ever written in the English language. 27-year-old Dayton Weber, a professional quadruple amputee cornhole player, is accused of fatally shooting somebody. And that's pretty much the lead into this story. And what?
Yeah. This guy's like a
quadruple
amputee. When he was a baby, he got a bacterial infection, and he was actually given like his last rites and everything. Like they thought he was gonna die, but he ended up getting both his arms and his legs cut off, and he survived. But so this isn't the first time he's making headlines. He has made history before. He was the first quadruple amputee to compete in the professional televised American Cornhole League. So he's pretty much a legend.
After I saw the story, I feel like I've seen clips of him too, like raking too.
Like he's really good at cornhole.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know because I never really paid attention to the American Cornhole League before this. But now he's kind of putting them on the map.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was arrested on charges he's facing murder charges in connection with the death of his friend, Roderick Wells. and he apparently shot him in the car. They got in an argument in the car, and around 10:25 p.m. on Sunday, the police were called, and he is accused of killing his friend in the car, this quadruple amputee.
Define the odds.
I don't think he did it. I just think it would be.
One of the reporters asked the cop or the sheriff.
Knowing nothing about the story, you don't think.
I guess the sheriff's department held like a press conference or something, and they asked, like, was this gun made like for somebody that was an amputee? Like, you could add special stuff to it for an amputee to use it. But the sheriff's department was like, we don't have an answer to that right now.
And I know there's been videos going around of like okay, remember the guy in the Olympics didn't have any arms, was shooting a bow and arrow with his feet and everything. Pulling the trigger in the car is going to be even harder because like if you're at a range, you can take your time and do all that. I don't know. I'm assuming he wasn't driving.
Tricky situation here. But it
It's
is
definitely
sports,
tricky.
and it is a headline. People are talking about it. So
I mean, at this point, if you told me he was the driver of the car, I'd believe you at this point.
it's our journalistic responsibility
Right.
to speak about this as well.
I just got to catch up.
So
There's not a lot to get.
I'm gonna be honest. So I used to
read the
know.
headlines on this one.
I used to know somebody that didn't have arms, but they did have legs, and he would drive a car.
Yeah.
But he would drive the car like with his feet.
Yeah.
And he had the brakes like up top so that it was like he could brake with like, you know? So I'm assuming that there is a way that he drove off. I don't know. Like he does have the prosthetics on his legs.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be a
put
help.
him on his arms too, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, but I have seen clips playing corner. He'd crash in corner.
I was trying not to laugh, but like Alondra's statement was just objectively funny when she was like, "Yeah, this isn't the first time he made headlines." I'm like, yeah.
No, he made headlines because he was like legendary cornhole player.
Bilbo said, if you're letting a quadruple amputee drive you around, you're already on borrowed time.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah, you're asking
So
for
I don't
trouble.
think he was the one driving the car at the time. I think he was a passenger in the car.
Okay.
And then after he killed his, they're saying that they're friends, but I wouldn't kill my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you can call him a friend, but he drove off after, is how I'm understanding.
I mean, this
so
is
he
him-
was
Show that mugshot again.
arrested as a
please.
fugitive.
It's kind of got a
Longer hair now, yeah.
eating grin.
Right, he's like,
too.
nah, I did that.
Mm.
The
He's
mugshot's like,
folks back home
he
ain't gonna
deserved
believe
it.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
I
him.
get charged.
This is him, I believe. Like actually holding a firearm.
See, that doesn't look like there's like a special attachment on it either.
No, but it also doesn't look like he can pull the trigger.
But I've seen, but I think the video went around socials as well
Of like him actually firing.
Mm-hmm. Like cocking it, firing it.
Okay.
Where'd y'all see this story?
I saw it on Twitter.
Okay.
And then I did my research because I felt like I had to for the people.
Well, people need to know. Anyway, now you're updated on the latest professional cornhole
Correct.
news.
Dayton Weber.
Take something real.
It's a very sportsy name.
Dayton Weber.
Yeah.
That is a good name.
Feels like he's an SEC Saturday starter.
He does.
With a name like that, you know?
He like transferred from a smaller school.
Okay,
Grand
okay.
Canyon.
So Weber was the one that was driving the car. Wells was in the front seat passenger.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay,
laughing
so
at the
there
guy.
were
Just
other
the
people.
situation.
It's just the
Wait,
whole situation.
there were
is-
other people in the vehicle. They started arguing in front of others. Weber allegedly shot Wells to death and pulled over in the community.
It feels like this is pretty cut and dry at this point.
So then
Oh, yeah.
he
No
asked
questions.
he asked the other passengers to help him remove him from the car. The others refused, got out of the car and fled the scene while Weber drove away with the body.
Just asking for help. Like, you guys saw that, right? Like,
Like-
he had that coming. Like, you saw.
Yeah. What was the last part?
He drove away with the body.
Okay.
So he was driving. multiple people felt safe enough for him to drive.
Yeah.
And they just casually watch it. Like, okay, if he shot this gun, there's no way he's like quick drawing it, right? Like, you kind of got to take your time and do that.
You know, we don't know. So we can speculate all we want. Someone in the chat says, would they officially call that friendly fire?
Probably so. Yeah, I would say that's friendly fire.
Fair point. Just don't, Taylor.
I just have some questions.
There's a lot of questions to answer. I'm sure they will in the court of law. The legal
We're just
process
gonna have
has
to
to work
wait.
itself out.
You ever seen Year One? Anybody ever seen that? Jack Black, Michael Cera?
No.
In it, Cain and Abel are in it, and they reenact Cain, killing his brother Abel, and he's like, "You guys saw that, right? It was self-defense, right? Like you saw." They're like, "No, like you totally just killed him." He's like, "No, like you saw." It's the only thing I can think of.
So he plays cornhole, quadruple amputee, by the way, plays cornhole, drives, and can shoot and drive at the same time.
I'll say he's winning.
And convince his friends to let them chauffeur him him around.
Yeah.
I mean, the murder thing's not great, but defied a lot of odds, for sure.
Daniel Batson says, give this guy a hand.
I don't even want to look at the chat right now because I already know I'm going to just start laughing my ass off.
Yeah, it's not a good place if you don't want to say them.
We just really gotta.
Somebody said it was a hit and roll.
No.
Hands
down. The headlines and it's
hands
over.
down, he
It's
did
done.
it.
It's done.
All right. Let's take a break because this is a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. We're not even gonna fall for it.
Slippery slope that we'll fall for. We'll be back. More OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
Oh, come on, guys. Don't read the comments.
Go to Russell Pool Company, russellpools.com. That is the website to get your dream pool built in your backyard. Now, maybe you've had your dream for a long time and you know exactly what you want. That's great. They'll sit down, they'll make sure that gets done. But maybe you want some help. Maybe you want some advice on what your space should look like. And they have done so many incredible custom pools here in South Louisiana. They are going to be able to help you throughout the entire process. Go check out the gallery of work. It's incredible. It'll blow you away. Maybe you want to add something to your dream pool. Check out the financing options on the homepage as well. Go to the website, see it all, russellpools.com.
That's right. Let us build your dream pool. Whatever you can think of, they can do it. The best custom pools in Louisiana, the most high quality, the best people, the best service, and 2 landscape architects on staff. They can draw it. They can engineer it. They can design it. They can build it. They can maintain it. They can do everything. The name you think of when you think of the best pools in Louisiana is Russell Pools. russellpools.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table.
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
I forgot to pull up a song while we were in break.
Yeah.
So that's just playing the rest of
That's
Raspberry.
good. We were laughing a lot. We laughed a lot during break.
Welcome back in.
Over nothing in particular.
Nope. Tuesday shows powered by Community Steel, locally owned company, getting it done the right way across Louisiana, from structural steel to custom projects, built on a reputation in quality and reliability. You can learn more at communitysteelco.com. Communitysteelco.com. Again, bringing you every single Tuesday of OTB here live from studio. Y'all, we have to move on because y'all know we're only going to
Murphy, Sam, and Jody would never.
They would never touch a topic like this.
Murphy, Sam, and Jody thinks Dayton's guilty.
I haven't seen any reports of this, but the chat is informing me that he had a Tesla.
Tracks.
So it was self-driving. Yeah.
Did we confirm that Murphy, Sam, and Jody did win Best Morning Show?
Mm-hmm. They did. Congratulations to them.
Make more
they
noise
deserve
this
it.
year.
I think we just need to talk more about
We're off to a good
how
start.
we dye Easter eggs. Maybe we give Easter egg dyeing.
Well, you're forgetting top 5 Easter candy as well.
Or we could be in the best sports show category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather talk about which pastel colors are the best for Easter.
Yeah.
It's obviously mint. Green.
That was
like
that was
your
quick.
shirt.
I do like the green
lavender.
one.
Lavender's better.
Lavender is great.
I don't like lavender because
It's goated.
Like I like LSU purple. So that's the shade of purple I prefer. Yeah.
It's a goated pastel color.
It is.
Mint's a good one too.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Dev. He didn't answer when we called him.
Yeah.
Hasn't responded to my text.
He probably watched Raw last night, got a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get it? Happens.
Yeah.
Been there. Do we think that Nick Underhill thinks that Olave is going to get the same contract as JSN or close?
That would be
After that
insane if
conversation?
they did.
No. I think what he's saying is that he believes they're probably asked his side of things and asking for like 34, which just like that's going to be $8.5 million
he just
less
responded.
than the new.
Yeah.
Than JSN's contract. So it brings more validity to what they're asking.
Right.
Right. I mean,
JSN in 3 years has 3,551 yards. He had 628, 1130, 1793, won Offensive Player of the Year in the NFL last year. He has 20 touchdowns in 3 seasons. Chris Olave in 4 seasons has 19 touchdowns. So one less touchdown. Total yards, 3728. So he's a little on 200 yards more in one more season. Although he certainly dealt with some injuries through the concussions. So it's another concern as well. It's not to say Chris Olave is not a really, really, really good player. He is. But JSN just won Offensive Player of the Year in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that asking price for sure. Like, okay, we didn't really talk about this. Alec Pierce getting $116 million. Olave's got to be happy about that. Like, Alec Pierce had a good season last year. He's a 1,000-yard season. Olave said 3.
He's had more. Alec Pierce, to his credit, I agree with you. He's had more big plays than any receiver in the last 3 years. Explosive plays.
Yeah, that's why.
But he only had like 67 catches last year.
Yeah,
and
like all his catches are like 40 yards.
Yeah.
But like, is that sustainable too? I guess.
Yeah, and that's why I asked him the question I did of like, why wasn't there more urgency? And maybe it was Olave started dragging their feet because they knew that contract is coming. Like Puka's going to get done, like Nick said. Like
Puka's going to set the market.
So he's going to set. So at that point, maybe it was them dragging their feet, right, just to have that argument. But I certainly would have made it a priority to get that deal done before those two hit the market. And then the Alec Pierce kind of comes out of nowhere with that, with those dollar amounts. So. When this end of the season came about, I was like, man, you got to try to get Olave at like 27, 28, something like that, tops.
It's not happening anymore.
It's not happening. I mean, you're not. I mean, 34 is going to seem like a bargain now after these deals.
Nick mentioned DK's at 33. You look at the deal Alec Pierce had. Like, say what you want about Olave, he's getting more and probably deserves it at this point in his career more than they do.
And you can say whatever you want about like what you think about him and his stature and like his skill set that he has. But yeah, you can't argue. Like numbers are numbers and you can't argue. He had number one receiver numbers and he's a great addition and did a lot of great things. But he had more production than DK did by a lot.
Think about a guy like DK Metcalf. Like this JSN deal kills the Dallas Cowboys.
Because of Pickens?
Yeah.
Well, first off, you can't sign Pickens. I don't want them to sign Pickens. Like, you're already paying CD Lamb a lot of money. He's going to want more in a few years. You're going to pay your wide receiver $35 million?
I mean, George Pickens had a
great season. I get it, but you can't pay both of them.
Really good.
He had a really good season.
Cowboys did a good job of getting under the cap. I mean, they were well over. Now they're $14.5 million under the cap. Now you got to sign your draft class, so that's going to take from that as well. But
I mean, you could even say Pickens had a better year than Olave, right? Like it looked like from the optics, it looked different.
I mean, outside of JSN and Puka, let me see. Yeah, JSN and Puka, and then George Pickens. 1793 for JSN, 1715 for Puka, and then 1429 was third for George Pickens. He was 8th in catches, 3rd in yards, 8th in touchdowns, 7th in yards per catch.
Fascinating contracts. This JSN thing. Super fascinating.
So
like you're getting number one receiver.
And Puka was the same draft. And if I'm not mistaken, Puka's been playing on the 5th round deal his whole time, right? Obviously.
Yeah, he has never had a deal.
And so we were talking about what? 35, 37, some change for the Puka's got 4,200 in 3 years, 313 catches in 3 years, and 19 touchdowns.
Yep.
And he means more to the Rams than almost any skill player means to their team.
Yeah.
Outside of quarterback.
California
obviously.
taxes, though.
He's about to set the marker.
And he should.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the mark was going to be that high.
He might actually do it before the season starts because he's like, hey, guys, I've been playing on a 5th round deal, and y'all have $26 million under the cap. I'm gonna need you.
Yeah.
You just come holler at me real quick. I've been great. I've been good. I've never complained about my 5th round deal. But
I block.
Yeah.
I catch. I run. I do all the things.
Yeah.
I'm not like this one trick pony type guy. And he should set the mark, but who would have thought that the mark for a top receiver, a number one receiver on your team, one of the top in the league, is getting paid, middle to high end, not high end quarterback money, but good mid range quarterback money per year. Which kind of tells you, in best GM in football, John Snyder is. What's the plan there, What's the plan long term? Can you sustain a complete team that way? If anybody can do it, I guess it's going to be him. But,
yeah.
I mean, you set the mark by that much. You got to, what's your
How are you going to structure the rest of this roster for the next 3 years, right? Because you got to always be thinking in advance.
Yeah, you got to just trust that you've got the GM to do it.
And you got
and look,
you got Darnold on a
again,
friendly contract now, which I think is like 37 or something like that.
And again, when you don't have dead money, like you only have under $500,000 in dead money, you still have $32 million to spend if you wanted to. Like, they've done such a nice job of either developing their own guys and then rewarding them with new contracts, or, like you said, giving low-end free agent deals for the position and hitting on those as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's their scouting department that's done the job.
Mm-hmm.
To believe that Sam Darnold could be who he is.
For sure.
And some of the other pieces that they've added along the way.
Mm-hmm. Just it brings up the question, when Darnold's contract runs out with them, what do they do at that point with him?
They're gonna. I mean, Sam's still 28, 29?
Mm-hmm.
He's still incredible.
But certainly his contract now allows them the freedom to do some of the things they're doing, right?
It does.
That's a good question brought up in the chat, Mitchell. Who are the top 3 receivers in the NFL? Puka.
Jamar Chase.
I mean, Jamar and Justin are. I mean, how are you not going to put JSN in there?
Then the conversation
it's
is
tough to have the 3.
Jets, Jamar, Puka, JSN. Maybe St. Brown is in that.
Monra. I mean, the way Pickens played, he's top. He's got to be up there.
Sam Darnold's still 28. That's crazy.
He's playing for 25 years
That's
of his
crazy.
life.
Hopefully, Jets can get a quarterback that can throw a forward pass this year. We can see him get back to his ways. So
they do.
Kyler. We'll see.
I think he's going to do well.
Hope so. For Jets.
I honestly do. That's not like just trying.
I know.
I honestly think he'll probably.
We know you're not afraid to talk negative about somebody here.
Who am I talking negative about?
Everybody. We'll be back. More OTB.
I just literally said something positive.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. I'm talking with Trash Rangers right now. I need a roll-off dumpster.
Oh, boy.
You got 15
You're
yards,
right
you got 30
place.
yards, right? You got all these different options. And so I'm letting them know, hey, here's what I have. Like, here's the trash that I have. Like, what do you think, right? And they're going to make sure that I have the right size dumpster on my job. Residential, commercial trash pickup. Even if it's on a holiday, you're not going to miss that week. They're just going to push you back a day. They'll work on Saturday. They ain't scared. They ain't scared to work on a holiday over there at Trash Rangers. All right. Check out the sanitation department as well. If you've got a job site, if you've got a party, whatever it might be, you need a portable restroom, they got you. Go to trashrangers.com.
They ain't scared. They don't need a dog.
Nope. You don't need to go to church right now.
Hey, you brought up the roll-off dumpsters. The best I've had a lot of experience with roll-off dumpsters. I've lived in a lot of different places, and when you have to have that, this is the first company I've ever talked to that just got pure flat rate pricing. 3 sizes to choose from. They're going to give you a price, but there's no additional fees on the back end. There's no like dumpage fee, tonnage fee, any of those. So the price they give you is the price you pay right there. TrashRangers.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Off the Bench with Jacob, Hester, and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Pala. Go to palagroup.com. It is 100% employee owned. And the cool thing about it as well, it's been in the game since the early 1970s here on the Gulf Coast, right? So they do things the right way. They've done things the right way, and they still stay the same way, right, with you being a part of it. So they are right now looking to add to their team, Matthew.
That's right. Pala is rolling right now, growing all over the country, major capital projects all over the Gulf Coast and Midwest, and looking to hire the best. That's experienced operators, welders, pipe fitters, iron workers, project managers, estimators, planners, QC pros. So if you're looking to take your career to the next level, and maybe work for an incredible company that's growing, that is 100% employee owned. Yeah, I'd like to be an employee there. Sounds awesome. Go check them out. Palagroup.com. Take your career to the next level with a group and a company that is doing it the right way. Palagroup.com, PALAgroup.com.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. If switching to the 3 to 6 time slot would get you the award, would you? No, I do NFL radio from 2 to 5. Over on Channel 88 on Sirius XM.
Also, 3 to 6. I like getting the... What?
I thought you were 3 to 6.
2 to 5. Part of the deal.
Okay. All right, deal.
Sorry, go ahead, Landry.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Moving time slots.
I honestly like getting the show over with in the morning, and then I have all day to do whatever I want.
Yep.
Morning radio is definitely more my jam than afternoon.
Because
I've done both
here
for 5 years.
On a good day,
I know pretty well the difference.
I leave like 2:30, but on a good day, I can get out of here at like noon.
Yeah, and you got plenty of stuff done.
Yeah.
And look, we're I like
having my time in between.
Yeah.
Too. I got 10 to 2 to be able to, like today, I'm able to go to the book fair with Memphis here in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's be able to look in the mirror a little bit. Like, we're not the most sporty of sports show. We're a sports entertainment show, right? I think that plays a little bit better in the morning.
Yeah.
I think it does as well. Is there a sports-ish category?
Sports-ish.
We've got that locked up.
You got it locked up, buddy.
I feel like we were pretty good about it today.
We were a good mix today.
Yeah.
We were a good mix.
I mean, we gave contracts and catches and numbers and all these things, and broke down a pro day, and also broke down a cornhole story that was wild and had a twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
A murder situation.
Yeah. Coach Mulkey is going to join us tomorrow, by the way. I think I got it figured out. It's going to be super late, 9:30, because she's on California time, but I think we got it figured out, so excited for that.
Matt, you've met Kim Mulkey before?
Who's that?
Yeah, but just because she doesn't know you don't mean you don't know her.
Don't play.
Preferred toppings for a beef taco. Cheese, lettuce,
Guac.
tomatoes,
Sour cream.
let's
I
not
like a
get
sour
into
cream.
It depends on what kind of beef.
good greasy beef.
Let's
But it's
not,
like
get
ground
into this
beef?
taco
Yeah.
situation.
Because he does hard
He
shell.
does the
I
hard
love
shell.
a hard
He's
shell
probably
taco.
like sharp cheddar
He's
cheese.
thinking about Taco Bell.
Pace
Yeah.
picante.
I love hard shell taco. Like you go to a good Mexican restaurant,
Old
and,
El
and the
Paso.
grease has kind of made the hard shell a little soft. 'Cause it's so
Yeah.
greasy.
Do you like that?
I
So
can't.
good.
I can't talk tacos with this dude.
Hey,
I just can't do it.
What's this guy's deal?
What's this guy's deal? Sure.
I don't know.
I like them both. I just prefer.
I like them both too. I don't know. It's weird.
I just
Guy from
like
Texas.
default to soft, but I like both.
Well,
But it depends on the shell.
I love USA.
Off the bench.
All right, stay connected to your health on the go with the My Oshner app. Your care right in the palm of your hand. It's simple, secure, and built to make accessing healthcare easier every single day. With My Oshner, you can view your test results, medications, and visit summaries anytime. So you can go back and look at it anytime. It's always there for you. You can schedule appointments. You can request prescription refills, even launch virtual visits right from home. No travel, no waiting room. You can also pay bills. You can check insurance info. You can get reminders so you never miss an appointment. It's all about convenience, control, and saving your time, keeping you connected with your care every step of the way. So take control of your health today. Download the My Oshner app, or remember, you can visit them online. That's oshner.org/myoshner to get started. So go today, download the My Oshner app, stay on top of the entire process. My Oshner app.
At Parrish, we bring the same commitment to your home that champions bring to the game.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.